Welcome in, everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury. What was that?
Just popping 4-packs.
Okay. World famous Cabaret Lounge in Peabody, Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly, and of course, Pete's Roast Beef and Pizza in Woburn.
Woburn.
Woburn. Andy, how you doing?
I'm all right. I
forgot. Also, Priority Capital.
Justin Mario.
Making your world our priority. Sorry, the logo was hidden by your head.
I tried to hook up with Justin this weekend, but he was busy. And I was busy. We were busy boys. How am I doing, Mike? Well,
how you doing?
I found myself embroiled into a new controversy.
You are a very controversial person.
We'll get to that soon. I didn't know. Usually I do it. Usually it's my fault. Yeah. I'm very much the catalyst as to why people start to hate me and cause trouble.
Right.
But not this time. I'm heavily not involved in something.
Not your fault.
And I'm getting fucking DMs from people calling me a rat fuck.
A rat fuck.
Apparently me and my friend, the bean shooter, we're rat fucks. I don't know what I did to be involved. I know he's got something going on with some people and there's some online arguing. I'm not involved in that by any means.
Things and stuff and things.
You guys have at it. I love watching a good train wreck. I wasn't on the train.
Have a ball. Fucker blue.
I'm not at the station. I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up to fucking DMs calling me a rat fuck. A rat fuck.
A rat fuck, you say?
I'm many things. A rat fuck isn't one of them. He even capitalized rat.
Yeah, the R was emphasized.
Yeah, what are we doing? Why am I? How am I involved?
Why are you involved?
What did I do? I haven't commented on anything to do with any of this shit. I haven't even seen posts. I had to Google it and learn about it.
Right.
Why they're bickering him and some other fucking douche.
Yeah.
And not involved. I wasn't in prison that day. I'm not doing the drugs either. I'm not even out. Mark's safe from involvement. I'm getting comments on posts.
Oh, boy.
And DMs that I do plenty. I'm a troublemaker.
Look,
I'm not involved in this one.
Here's what I'm thinking here, pal.
Sure.
You know when us older guys, we've had a few drinks.
Okay.
We find that marijuana.
Oh, the cigarettes.
And then we also
lettuce.
And we also have a phone in our hand. Sometimes, shit happens.
I mean, usually it's that guy who did that rant 2 weeks ago that we read last week. The rant.
Sure.
Usually it's that. But no, not this time. This is nothing. At least I was involved in that one. Call me a rat fuck for that. I'm making T-shirts with your fucking quote, but I didn't do anything this time, for fuck's sake.
Not that you know of.
No, I know I didn't do anything this time. I don't even talk to these fucking people. I haven't talked to the shooter in fucking months.
Yeah.
I haven't commented on anything. He's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. We're not crossing paths.
Right.
We're going to have to. A couple of rat fucks hanging out.
Yeah, exactly. Is the shooter coming to Fergfest?
I think so. He's got the invite. He's sober, so it's tough for him to do shit at breweries and stuff.
Yeah, he brings the girls. He does some content.
I mean, if he brings the girls, he's definitely coming to Fergfest. You bring the chick shooter, you're fucking fully in.
Shooter's bringing the heat.
He's a short fella. He's a little fella, but I wouldn't fuck with him because he's a former professional boxer.
No.
He'd fucking knock my teeth out so fast.
Speaking of, how are the ticket sales?
They're going okay. They're steady. I'd like to sell more ahead of time just so I can feel more comfortable. We're doing fine.
I didn't want to press you this week for our collection rounds because I saw you were out and about doing Fergfest stuff, posting pictures.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be getting to Pete's for 2 reasons. So don't worry. 3 reasons.
You're slapping the sign up on every door possible.
And every one of them said, no one said no so far.
I love that.
That means I'm not a bad person, I think.
Right. You're not a rat fuck.
I don't think I'm a rat fuck.
Right.
I am a self-involved piece of shit.
A lot of these businesses, they don't associate themselves with rat fucks. I mean, pieces of shit, fucks. Definitely, but not rat fucks.
Sure, yeah. Like I'm like a pretend piece of shit though, like because I do cool things and nice things, but also I say mean shit.
Mm-hmm.
So off topic today.
Controversial piece of shit.
Yes, I am controversial. I was at a job today, and I walked out from behind the house, and my brother was talking to some random neighbor of the people we're working for, and I hear the phrase North Shore beefs. I'm like,
oh shit.
Why are they talking about North Shore beefs? My brother doesn't talk about it ever. He's not on Facebook. He's embarrassed by his brother's antics.
Right.
And my brother goes, "You know about that?" to the guy. And the guy's like, "Yeah, I love it. Me and my son love it." And my brother goes, "He's the guy," and points to me. You would have thought the guy met Tom fucking Brady.
Yeah.
I'm just some fat guy working on a roof next door.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's like, "Yeah, I love the page. You guys just say go fuck yourself to everybody." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the point of the page."
It's so fucking simple.
It really is. Just say go fuck yourself and eat a beef.
It's so fucking simple, yet so many people get it wrong.
Yeah, just be a retard like us.
Someone posted 8 pictures from Kelly's today.
Yeah, I don't even. I don't even look anymore. I'm busy.
Half-eaten shoe leather.
Fucking people are so. Now that Tom Brady's roast has happened, and we'll get to that soon.
Yeah.
Retarded is fully on the board.
Oh, it's fully on the board.
This was we already going there, but now it's like,
dude, I think we're trendsetters. Right. We fucking brought that shit back.
Yeah, we did. We did bring
retarded. It was
back.
us. It was Shane Gillis, who oddly was in attendance but not part of the roast.
A lot of people there should have been on that stage.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that were on that stage should not have been on that stage. I would say the funniest person in that building should not have gone on that stage.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah. Anyways, so Ferg Fest, if you're looking, June 2nd. True North Ales. I got a DM from them. Apparently, it's True North Ales. I say True North Brewing. So,
I got it right on the thing I mocked up.
Okay, good. Congratulations. You're smart.
You could have just copy and pasted mine.
Well, the problem with yours is the background. I don't want to fuck around with it. I probably could have asked you for the background.
I could have just given you the non-background version.
Listen, a lot of things. Tomato, potato. It's
very nice.
Yours is better than mine.
Symmetry is nice on it.
Yeah. I didn't want to bother you with
time on it.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
There's just no QR code, so I had to fucking redo it.
I used Justin's actual fucking logo.
No, you killed it.
I looked up the Converse fucking font.
Wow, you are. See, this is why you're a professional.
Fucking OCD about that shit, man.
Yes, you are. I love having OCD people around me because I'm not OCD. I don't give a flying fuck about things.
I can't stand if a fucking font is off. It bothers me to no end.
My nephew's OCD. It's awesome at work. He just fucking cleans everything. Yeah, you clean that. Good.
See, that's I'm more like creative OCD.
Okay.
But like I said, if the font is just slightly off, I'm like, no, fuck that shit. I'll take 4 days to find the right one.
So we got
good enough
June
doesn't
2nd,
apply.
June 2nd, 2 to 6 p.m. Ferg Fest, named after me because I'm a self-important cunt.
Yes, you are.
Yep. Justin Clancy, Converse Outlet, Beefy Boys, Riverview Pizza, Big Pig, Denali, all gonna be there. Be a Man Guy, scheduled.
It's gonna be
scheduled.
Phil's gonna be running around,
kissing tits and signing babies, living that dream.
Fucking animal.
He's something different. He called me the other day and left me a voicemail. I'm like, how the fuck old are you? You leaving voicemails? What are we doing? Text me, motherfucker. At least Carlo does talk to text, so it's kind of like a voice. Well, memos.
Voice memos.
But that's because he needs everything to disappear immediately. Like everything he sends must self-destruct the second you hear it.
He lives his life on Snapchat. It's gone instantly.
Yes, he told me that trick about Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
So Ferg Fest it's starting to sell. We're doing pretty good. Very excited about it. It's gonna be the best day ever. I was at the scene of the crime last week, scouting it out, giving the flyers to them.
Yep.
I was trying to look for the hole in the floor where the gun was fired, but couldn't find it.
They gotta mark that shit. I mean, I don't know. I think the hotel's been torn down since, but the old Hilton in Vegas had a spot on the ceiling of the lobby where Elvis shot his gun in the fucking lobby.
I have a similar one, but not as cool. There was a spot in the Children's Museum in North Conway, New Hampshire, where I dumped a full iced coffee on the carpet and put a blanket over it and left. And the next year, they had traced around it, and it looked like a certain country, and they put the country name in it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so me and Elvis, same.
There you go, same.
And I may die taking a shit. So I do a lot of that.
Two bloated white men fucking dumping in the shithouse.
I love bacon.
Mm.
I haven't gone back to my drug days yet, but hey, maybe I will.
Hey,
there's still time to
you're
become
young.
an addict. And he was how old was he when he died? You must know.
Oh Christ, he was younger.
Was he really?
Yeah.
He looked like complete shit.
Oh, he looked like dog shit. Yeah. No, the from the mid to late 70s was not good for him.
Have I outlived Elvis?
I want to say yes. I'll find out in like 2 seconds.
All right, good.
But I think we have.
Cool. So let's get this party started, Mike. What do you want to start with?
Anything else on FergFest? Let us know where you can get tickets, what places you can go to scan that QR code that you posted up, all the good shit that people need to know to go to your fucking event there, pal.
So, I mean, the events on Eventbrite, just look up FergFest. That's the easiest way to find them.
Right.
If you want to find the code, the flyers are at Patty Kelly's Champions Pub. They are at the Brickyard in Lynn. Brickyard in Lynn. Mike Sullivan put a couple up there for me.
Nice.
Gave me shit about the quality of the flyer. I'm like, I printed a fucking million of them. Does it need to be on fucking boxing cardboard? Like, what are we doing?
Okay.
Lynn and C's gonna have one tomorrow. Pete will have one tomorrow. Zeno's has one already. The brewery has them. I'm working my way around the world and trying to put them in places that are very visible, which is all these years I've cultivated these relationships with people, and they're saying yes.
That's a good thing.
Lynn and C was kind of surprising.
Look, cultivating relationships aside, you've been supporting them since you were a fucking child.
It's true. I'm rapidly approaching 40 years.
Pretty sure you own part of that building now.
Plus, one of the girls who works there, I used to play on the same base. Sarah, the one from the podcast. Yeah, the same baseball team. Her dad coached me. I'm fucking in that family.
Yeah, you're good. Elvis was 42. We've outlived him.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Fuck yeah, we've outlived Elvis. Is that an accomplishment?
Huh? We got Kurt Cobain, Elvis, Amy Winehouse. We're doing pretty good. Scott Weiland, I think.
One of the historically most unhealthy people ever. We've outlived him. Mazel tov.
Look at us go. My kid wanted to go to Stone Temple Pilots this year. She asked me if we could go together because we're concert buddies. Yeah. And I go, who's the lead singer? She goes, I don't know. I said, I'm not going.
Well,
Scott Weiland died. I'm not going to go see them.
One.
Yeah, so I'm not going to go see the band with some fucking lead singer. Fuck you, Scott Weiland. Listen, get him back, get him alive. Let's go. I'll go to see that.
We're just going to jump into the Tom Brady roast, right?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we really should. There's a lot on that one.
The roast. A lot of meat on that shit.
I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Oh my god! I showed up to it about an hour and a half late. Like mine ended at like 2:00. I'm not sure what time.
I started it live.
Yeah,
and I watched it.
I got home, went out back, passed out for a couple hours, woke up, go, oh shit, the roast is on.
So I think I started like 2 minutes late, but I jumped on live because I knew the opening was gonna be fucking stupid.
Right.
With Bledsoe and Belichick talking, cool.
Yeah, that didn't even come till like way later. Oh, you mean the open? That little open. That cute little thing they did. Yeah.
I hate that shit. It was good though because I mean overall they were so fucking over the top mean.
Yeah.
And so aggressive toward every topic, it seemed like, except for like a couple small ones. Yeah. And it didn't seem like much was off limits. They went fucking hard at everyone and even dropped a hard R retard.
I'm going to go, there felt like there were only like 1.5 to 2 things off limits. His kids.
Yep.
They were only really mentioned once when Nikki Glaser said he abandoned what's her name, the first Bridget Moynihan. Yeah. That was really the only reference to children, besides the fantastic fucking Brady dropping the Kanye West joke at the end.
Yeah. He also Kevin Hart brought up a joke early. He said that Tom's an honorary black guy and gave the reasons. One of them because he left his kids. So like the kids felt like half off limits. Like don't bring them. Yeah. Let's not bring them up. Let's not bring the kids into this shit. And the other one was Robert Kraft. Yeah. I don't think Tom wanted Crafty Bob.
He and I know I got a few things to talk about with the Jeff Ross joke, but on a different level. But like Jeff made the massage joke. Brady got up, said, don't say that shit or whatever the fuck.
Yep.
But it wasn't even that, because honestly, I missed that when I was watching it. I heard the joke, and I was either in my phone or taking a drink or whatever. I missed Brady getting up. So the next day when I saw all the posts about it, I'm like, was it somebody's cell phone that caught that? Like, and no,
no, that was live on the mic.
I just missed it. I missed it. But that's how quick it was. But what got me was, after Kraft got up and did his weird Menino-esque toast, and I'm going to ask you in a second about it, but Kevin Hart came back up and really started pushing that I'm protecting Kraft. Nobody's going to talk shit about Kraft, almost as if he was kind of making fun of the rule that you can't talk shit about Kraft tonight.
Okay.
It stood out enough. Kraft. Has he had a stroke, or is he just Menino Boston?
He's Menino Boston. He's old. He's just fucking talks really drunk and slow. But plus, he was drunk.
I don't want to talk shit about a guy that had a stroke. So it's like you can't tell with these guys. Tommy. Like, also, telling a grown man Tommy is just fucking weird. It's weird in every documentary that I've seen him on. That fucking whole Dynasty thing. Every time, I don't tell you about Tommy. It's just creepy.
He talks like he has a mouthful of shit.
Yeah, but just call him Tom. He's a fucking man.
He calls him Mr. Kraft, which is even weirder.
At least that's a respect thing. Tommy is calling him like he's a fucking toddler.
You know what the new coach Gerard Mayo calls Kraft?
What?
Young Thundercat.
No, he doesn't.
Yep. I have no explanation for it, but in the press conference he referred to him as Young Thundercat more than once.
What the fuck?
In Thunder once. He shortened to the Thunder once.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I won't look it up. I don't want to know what it fucking means. It's so dumb.
The only reference that comes to mind, Bad Boys 2. When the kid's showing up to take Martin Lawrence's daughter on a date, and Martin Lawrence is all pissed off. He goes, "One of these young Thundercats is coming to take my daughter out." That's the only thing that just popped in my fucking head about that.
Who knows?
But it can't be the same, and that kid was 13 going on 30.
Young Thundercat, man. Thunder. Anyways, so Nikki Glaser was on Stern, and she did not mention that there were any restrictions put on them.
Sure.
They self-restricted the kids thing.
Ross was caught on TMZ saying that Tom wasn't actually pissed at him. I think it's just I think it's a cover.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think it was like, I'm taking my fucking shot. And
how do you not bring up, unless it's a concerted effort to keep it quiet, the fucking rub and tug for the 80-year-old guy in the front row?
And the fact it only came up that one time and was shot down immediately, there was definitely a rule about it.
Oh, it had to be. Even if it was...
Which is also fucking weird, because you did it. It was public. Everybody knows about it. Who gives a shit, man?
They probably just did it so Bob would show up. He probably said, "I'm not coming if I'm going to get made fun of for my fucking massage."
I guess.
I mean, I was surprised he was there, and if that's what it took to get him there,
I wasn't surprised he was there.
I was surprised a lot of people were there.
Really?
Certain people, yeah. I wish Randy Moss wasn't there.
Here's the thing, because you told me that in text too. The only saving grace of Randy Moss being there was Randy Moss got shit on all night for being there.
He did. That's true. You're right.
What was it? Dressed like a fucking high school substitute teacher or some shit. Kill his wardrobe. Holy shit! He's gonna go home and punch whoever gave him those clothes.
Oh yeah, he should hit a lot of people.
His wife, his stylist, whoever did all that stuff is getting punched in the mouth.
Whoever thought he was funny. What's weird, because he's actually good on TV. So why do you suck at this?
But Rodney Harrison's probably better.
They were saying Matt Light.
Matt Light should have been, but Matt Light is probably too drunk.
They were saying Matt Light would have been the answer. He's the funniest one on that stage.
Probably, yeah.
He's the best shit talker on the stage.
It
he would have body bagged them all. Drew Bledsoe surprisingly fucking killed.
Well,
for a non-comedian.
Well, here's the thing about Drew. What I've understood in the short time, basically Dynasty and now this, that I've seen Drew. Drew's just fucking speaking from the heart. Drew wrote all his jokes, yeah. Drew straight up fucking hates Tom Brady.
He hated him. He loves. They're good now.
They're good now, but that's a lot of years of you motherfucker.
That was my favorite joke of the whole night. Is I'm not saying Tom Brady's gay, but he fucked me. Was just that. I mean, come on. It was so perfect. So
I don't know why, but the yellow Jeep got me.
Oh yeah, yellow Jeep. You have a yellow Jeep, Tom.
There's no fucking exception. It was a yellow fucking Jeep.
So he was talking to he was saying that he wrote all his Tom Brady jokes.
Yep.
The comedians helped them all. He said, I wrote Tom Brady jokes were mine. I wrote those. And then he goes, but we all had a teleprompter. We all submitted our jokes, and
you could tell.
Something. Yeah. Kevin Hart couldn't read a lot of the time.
Nobody could read. They were all drunk.
He goes, but Rob Gronkowski was so far off script, it was ridiculous. He was not reading the teleprompter.
Well, he even called it out.
Yeah, he was just going, I wrote these fucking jokes.
And honestly, funnier than he should have been.
Yeah, Rob was funny. Yeah,
Rob was funny. And
a little disjointed. And
but that was expected. He's not a comedian. But honestly, there's watching him do that. There's like a genuineness about him. Like he's a big idiot.
Yeah,
that was the running theme of the fucking thing. But we've known it his whole career. He's a big fucking idiot. So it's like he didn't. And it's something you see if you watch him closely enough on the analyst shit he does on football. He doesn't know how to play to the camera. He's constantly turning his back to the camera. He's just there in the moment doing his thing. He got lost on the teleprompter. He made some joke about Belichick. I forget what the joke was, but then he was so proud of himself that it landed, and he goes, I wrote that fucking joke.
He's perfect.
He's the fucking big retard.
And he took a beating.
Savage.
Ross's joke about Forum.
Okay, Keith just put it in the chat, and I texted it to you. Nikki Glazer. I fucking near pissed myself when she was making fun of Tom losing $30 million on crypto, and she goes, "Even Gronk said me know that money not real."
Oh, it was so good. It was so
like,
good.
Holy shit!
And then Kevin Hart addresses it afterwards, like he whispered my ear. He goes, "I did say that." You don't help the comedians. They're making fun of you, big fucking moron.
I love Gronk.
He's so good. But I mean, the Forum joke was so clever.
Yep.
For 5. Nikki Glazer went so hard on him many times. Yes. I mean, what was it? He puts the tard and Rob Gronkowski is retarded. Was just aggressively mean. Yes. He's so dumb he thinks his last name's Owski. I think that's a Jeff Ross joke.
That's fucking good.
Yeah, it was just everybody just fucking buried the poor guy for being a big dumb moron, which is great.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
What's funny too is he is. He comes across as he is. But he's never spent a dime of the money he made playing football.
Correct.
He figured out the Patriots offense, which is not easy.
Right.
And not just Gronk catch ball, because that would be easy. Because Gronk catch ball is easy. He had like, if you watch the games when he was playing, like Tom would look at you, you'd have to see what Tom sees. That's what Edelman always said, because there's 3 options each play. Like, and Tom has to see something, you have to see it, and there's no talking. You just do it like psychic shit.
Yeah, but it's also
the same thing.
Years before Brady, Gronkowski, the Patriots, all that stuff, they kind of addressed this in the movie The Program, where they're all big fucking idiots, but all of a sudden they get in the fucking playroom and they're like scholars.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Gronkowski
it's like they can't spell Adidas, but they can run that fucking offense till they're blue in the face.
It's a savant thing, and Gronk's a savant. He's a 6'7",
it's an
270
athletic form
pounds.
of autism.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's so we could probably get there. Autism, autistic, athleticism.
Athleticism.
Athleticism. Yeah, athleticism. Yeah.
It's I can't say it.
But no, he's a savant when it comes to football. But when it comes to and also being intelligent with his money and not being a retard when it comes to that stuff, he's great.
Well, he did something that a lot of athletes don't do. He put good people behind him to tell him, don't spend your money.
Yeah, his brothers and his dad.
I don't give a shit who it is.
Yeah, genius. It's smart. Like he's the dumbest one in the group, but also the best athlete.
Right.
Dad made a fucking football factory.
Right.
Conceived Gronk on a folding table at Buffalo Stadium, and also birthed him there. All good jokes.
Yeah.
They were not like. First of all, Nikki Glazer was the star.
Yeah.
I would say she was number one. Who's the podcast?
Tony something.
Hinchcliffe. Yeah, Hinchcliffe. He was fucking real good.
So he was an interesting one because they announced him. He was sitting at Dana White's table.
Yep.
He then stands up and introduces Dana White. My head went, oh, this is the piss break. I was actually texting you, this is the piss break, as he was making his way onto the stage after Dana White hated trans people and whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah, Dana White's not a big trans guy.
No, he's not very tolerant.
Or tall.
Yes. And as
the Michael Vick of humans.
Fucking fantastic joke.
Great joke.
Fantastic
Great
joke. As Tony's making his way to the stage, I'm texting you, this is the piss break. And then he started talking and I stopped typing and I deleted it because I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard.
He just started throwing haymakers.
He destroyed. Like, Nikki Glaser might have been the fucking champion, but holy shit, he is the rookie of the year on that one.
Well, I mean, it was funny. I'm watching Felger and Maz yesterday, and they're doing their recap of it, and they're so confused. Not Murray. So you got Jim Murray, Felger, and Maz. That's the show. Jim Murray is our age, gets it.
No.
He knows what a roast is. Felger and Maz are older, and they're a little more sheltered. And Maserati goes, did she write her own jokes? She probably wrote everyone's jokes, you fucking idiot. She's awesome. She's the queen of the roast. Right. She's never. I don't think her stand-up's the best because it's a little too vagina-centric, little gross. It peels back the curtain a bit much for me. I don't want to know about those things. But on a roast, she's the best one to have. So of women, and it's just like, did she write her own? Yeah, she wrote her own fucking jokes. You cunt.
So it brings up an interesting thing. One of the parts I want to talk about. The next day, scrolling social media, the different genres of, and I say this with a heavy eye roll in air quotes, journalists that are commenting on the roast. There were really only three things that were talked about. Sports writers couldn't shut the fuck up about all the headlines. Tom Brady admits to Deflategate. That's all they wanted to talk about.
So dumb.
All they wanted to talk about. TMZ types, you would think nobody but Kim Kardashian showed up. Who, by the way, saved herself, started off like a dump, but actually saved herself, was fantastic. And again, the Kanye joke nailed, and good for Tom if he fucking threw it in her.
I think he might have. I think there's a batch toss there, right?
I fucking hope so. And then like the catch-all group, like the everything else group of journalists couldn't shut the fuck up about Tom being upset at Jeff Ross about the massage joke. Those were the only. You would think that was the only. It wasn't a live 3-hour fucking roast that was goddamn hilarious and made me stop breathing multiple times. No, it was just 3 jokes. That's it.
I laughed so hard. Throughout that roast that the next morning I thought I had done crunches.
Yes.
I actually had they joke side splitting laughter. Yeah. Like I was sore wherever laughs come from.
So I think I've mentioned on the show, I think they were actually cunt of the week. My neighbor that has knocked on my door at 2:00 in the morning because I'm making too much noise down here.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, like I said, I watched it late and I kept checking my phone for the time because I consciously knew I was laughing so fucking hard that I was convinced I was getting a knock at the door. I couldn't, it was uncontainable, just coughing, hacking, I'm out of shape. Laughter. Complete. I probably died twice during it.
I'm going to rank that. I think for me, it's the funniest roast of all time because I'm a Boston sports fan and I was really into the whole thing. I think if I was not a Boston sports fan, it would still be up really high, but I think the Bieber roast might beat it because that one.
Sheen was pretty good too.
Yeah. I've watched them all not that long ago.
But also, they haven't done one in a long time.
5 years.
And I think that's also because there was a point they were doing it every year, Comedy Central.
Yeah, they should do one every fucking year.
And they stopped. For whatever fucking reason, they stopped. And I think that's also part of it because we haven't really gotten, while there's been comedy and there's been quote unquote edgy comedy, we haven't gotten like a show like this. Like this is right up this show's fucking alley. It was mean-spirited. You know what I mean?
So,
it was like, fuck you and your divorced cunt wife.
Yes. Giselle took somebody else.
Amazing. The only 3 people that have really come out to fucking hate on this shit, Giselle.
Yeah.
Bridget Moynihan.
Yeah.
And Aaron Hernandez's ex fucking fiance.
Yep.
How many fucking dead tight end jokes were there? I don't know.
God, he has a ring around his neck.
Catch the ball, run fast, don't murder.
I like that OJ caught some heat early too. Jeff Ross bringing the OJ stuff out early.
That's 100% his shtick. He shows.
Yeah. He's always
whatever famous person dies in that recent time, he'll show up dressed like them for the open.
Yes.
Yeah. He did Gaddafi once when like day after he died or some shit.
I don't know. I guess it was just so nice to see that humor back.
Yeah.
I just take the beating. And Tom, to his credit, took the beating.
He took it. He gave it back pretty. Here's the thing about Tom. So he gave it back pretty good. The roast ease response is usually the weakest part of the show, because it's usually just fuck you, and usually they're just the least comedic of the group.
Oh yeah.
Tom, and I noticed this in The Man in the Arena, I noticed this in the Dynasty doc. Tom is at his best personality-wise when he's an athlete, when he's talking shit sports-wise, because that first run where he just wouldn't shut the fuck up about Peyton Manning, that I only imagine it was off the cuff. It felt very natural. It felt like, fuck this guy, I am way better. Like it was that combative professional athlete fucking with a rival that's now shown up to talk shit. Now I'm going to talk shit back to him. That was the most natural fucking thing he did all night.
Did you hear what Eli Manning tweeted? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't want to do it a third time to him. Roast him a third time.
I would have shown up to the roast, but I didn't want to roast him a third time.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Eli, those Manning brothers, they look like they're from the zoo, but they're pretty sharp.
Peyton's funny. Eli's still a fucking drip, but
no,
he's good. He's good on Twitter, but he's not good. He's not good on TV. That
commercials, he's awesome.
Commercials are different. They're very edited. That Manning brothers Monday Night Football thing, Peyton carries the whole fucking thing.
It's only gonna get better this year. Belichick's on it.
I can't.
When they brought up the fucking ring camera video of Belichick, barrel chested. Oh my god! Like that's how you know nothing.
Edelman killed him. Holy shit! Edelman was great when he opens up with, "You thought I was gonna do short jokes? Nope, I'm doing black jokes." I almost pissed myself.
Edelman, you can tell he's a roast fan because in the spirit of every roast, he killed it.
Well, he's also a funny guy.
Yes,
like he's a genuinely entertaining person.
Do you ever watch his old YouTube videos when he was playing for the team?
Yeah.
And the joke was Tom would never come. I was going to have Tom Brady on this episode, but he told me I'm not going to be in your dumb videos.
The ones I saw, only because we were trying to get him on the fucking show, we were trying to collaborate, was the cooking videos.
Yes, but he
always mentioned Tom. Yeah.
And he did a few of them, and now he has this new podcast that's really popular, and Tom won't go on it.
Well, of course not.
It's like the Ben Affleck, the Jimmy Kimmel thing with Matt Damon. This 20 year shtick of I'm not going to do your dumb fucking show, Julian. And they're still like best friends, right. But nope, not going to do it.
Right. But that's just it, because once you do it, the joke's over.
Exactly.
Because Matt Damon has shown up on Kimmel, and now the joke is kind of like hack at this point.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah. Ben Affleck sucks. Speaking of people who suck and hack,
Ben was so fucking weird on so many levels.
Why are you there? Go away.
Well, you know why he's there. He's famous Boston sports guy, and he's friends with Tom. They just did the Dunkin' Donuts spot together, which he referenced. First of all, here's the thing, Ben. Don't get a skin peel right before going on camera.
He looked weird.
His face was so fucking weird. It was haunting to look at him. And Like he for years has been like that normal looking dude, while still being that handsome actor guy, but like
brooding.
It looked fucking weird, real weird.
I didn't need him at all. I don't need him in my life ever again.
I don't think anybody wrote for him. I think he thought he was funny enough and knew Tom Brady enough that he could cover it on his own. And that's why it was very much social media while trying to also be self-deprecating but not succeeding at the self-deprecation thing. Like, it felt very much like, I got this. Don't worry about it.
Why use Nikki Glaser and Jeff Ross on a roast?
Right. Which was also weird because he came out as if he was a surprise guest, but he was also promoted as being on the show. Like,
was he?
His name was in the trailer credits. Yeah, his name was Peyton. Peyton wasn't. Peyton.
I think Belichick was also surprised too.
He was mentioned. Yeah,
they said he hadn't committed until 2 days before the show.
They put his name on it. I'm guessing it was a hard guess. Yeah, but his
maybe it was a
Peyton and Ron Burgundy were the only two, and we'll get to Ron in a second. But they were the only two that weren't listed on like the pre-show list that I saw. But yeah, the Affleck thing, it didn't need to be there. It was one of those things, and I know I texted you. It's like, he ran long. Everybody ran long. The show ran long.
Oh, yeah. It was way long.
When you're not funny, it feels longer. It's like, yeah, everybody's set ran long. That's what these roasts do. All of the roasts that we've watched have probably been in the area of 3.5 hours long.
Sure.
And then they're edited down to 90 minutes. That's the difference.
The advice I gave people who hadn't watched it yet, I said, you can do yourself a favor. It's 3 hours long. Yeah. You can skip the beginning, like the very beginning bullshit.
Yeah.
You can skip Randy Moss, unless you want to see terrible comedy.
Sure.
You can skip Segura and Kreischer. You can skip Anchorman. You can skip Dana White. It's only 60 seconds, but they matter.
Yeah.
Bitching about his 60 seconds.
He's so angry.
He's just such a fucking cunt.
He's so angry.
Who else? There's others to skip. There's more.
Yeah, I mean, Burgundy, Affleck.
Yeah,
Affleck.
Just skip him.
Realistically, Affleck had I feel Affleck had to be there for the celebrity pop, for lack of a better term.
Sure.
Ron Burgundy, and I know I sent this to you. Ron Burgundy should have been Bill Burr.
It should have been anyone.
But come on, Bill Burr not being there? Really?
I really think that Bill Burr should have shown up and not made fun of Tom Brady.
That would have been great.
I think it would have been so perfect for being the fucking the rabid Boston sports fan he is, how much he loves Brady. I can't do it. Sorry.
Yeah. Corey's saying Kardashian. I think Kim could stay.
I thought Kim was all right.
Yep.
Kim was all right. It was only a minute too.
Kim started out slow, but she fucking tightened it up and threw a couple of jokes out there. And more importantly, the Kanye joke fucking landed, and that made it worth her being there.
Yes, Tom's Kanye joke was very good.
Fucking great.
So bad for your kids are home with their dad.
But Ron,
and she got booed by the whole place, which was fun.
Yeah, but also it's like, it's hilarious because, again, social media is social media, and the bleeding heart white knights, they're being so mean to her. It's like, Kim can take it. Let's be quite honest. She took Ray J. She could take it.
Yeah. Ray J had a fucking
hammer on
an elbow. Jesus Christ. I still watch that one.
She's taking more black cock than most people. She can take a booing.
Yeah, she can. I mean, her sister was married to a Laker, and I guarantee she's fucked a few Lakers. What the hell? The LA Forum.
Of course she is.
Oh, even the opening fucking Jeff Ross thing about the LA Forum being gross and covered in Jerry Buss's dick pics and semen.
That's pretty good.
Jesus.
That's pretty good.
I can tell you, I'm not a Kevin Hart guy for stand-up comedy.
No.
But he did really well.
As a host, he was fine. I'm not a Kevin Hart stand-up guy. I'm not even really a Kevin Hart movie guy. But as in this role, especially the drunker they got, and they were all just, I mean, Tom referenced it. He's like, we've been sitting here drinking tequila for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
They made it sound like those shots were the only drinks they fucking had. But the funniest, okay, so that was another thing.
You ever see someone double fist water before?
Right.
Because Tom was double fisting water.
So
cleared liquid.
What they could have used for no other purpose than what I'm about to talk about is one or two commercial breaks.
Yes.
But what they used instead was like the Dana White thing, and then Jeff Ross was in the crowd for another bit, and then they used the Robert Kraft thing, where it's cutting away from the stage, because in one of those three, I forget which one, but they did a quick cut back to the stage, and you saw 6 waitresses with trays of empties running off stage. It's like these guys were fucking hammered.
Oh yeah, the weirdest thing about it was who was on the dais that didn't get up and talk. Like that black guy that was in frame the whole fucking show.
Stinks.
And the only thing I
hate
the
producer for not moving him. It was so annoying, even though because I was texting the whole fucking night. It was so fucking annoying. He was over everybody's shoulder and he didn't crack a smile once.
Well, that's one thing I liked about him though, because I was hammered watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And when he laughed, because he did it like twice or 3 times, it was the funny, like, oh, finally something this really? Funny cracked this fucking lunatic. Like he didn't laugh at good jokes. He laughed at the best jokes.
At 2 fucking jokes.
But you know, this reinforcement. This is why I'm laughing so hard.
Yeah.
Because this fucking statue sitting there. Oh, and Jeff Ross almost dropping the N-word.
When was that?
Jeff Ross congratulated him for winning the Mark Twain Award for humor.
Oh, okay.
And he said, you know, if Mark Twain was here, he'd call you a.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I was rewatching, but I was just listening in my truck today. I was driving. I was sitting in traffic, so I put it on, put Netflix on my phone. I'm just like, I'm gonna listen to it, and I was fucking losing. I'm like, nice. I forget what he said instead, but it was fucking incredible.
Keith is saying that those were the Tampa players on that side of the stage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they stunk. Fuck them.
It was, which is hilarious because it's like there's a whole second row of a dais. Nobody knows who the fuck they are.
And the way the camera's angled, it's hitting that fucking guy in the face every time. Mm-hmm. Never the other side. Like the Pats players weren't viewed unless they panned over.
Right. You occasionally saw Willie McGinnis only because enough people roasted him while they were up on the stage.
I liked when Drew Bledsoe referenced it feels like the first round. He goes, "You remember Willie? you know about this, Randy? The first round. He was." We're bouncing around a lot from each thing, but he was popping my head like little things like that, like little just digs. No, you'd never know what it's like to be the first pick in the draft. You'll never know what it's like to have a 28th anniversary. Like, that was such a fucking mean-spirited, perfect little joke.
What was Brady, oh, my God. Look, people, because, again, a lot of social media white knights or whatever the fuck were upset of the meanness about it and this and that.
Watch a roast. Read a book. Grow up.
First of all, grow a sense of humor, fucko. Second of all, Tom Brady, the greatest football player to ever live, dropped a pristine 9/11 joke.
Yes, he did.
Holy shit, did I fucking pop for that one.
I think that people are so far removed from roasts. You forget how fucking brutal they can be.
Well,
they're supposed to be the meanest things in the fucking world. And the reason they're gone now is because we had a period of time. First, we had COVID, which stopped the roast the first time because you couldn't have a roast in public. Then, like Jeff Ross and fucking Dave Attell were roasting on, but no one cared.
They did a tour, basically.
Yeah, there's been no real roasts in so long, and these 5 years have kind of sucked when it comes to being offensive.
Right.
Everyone was afraid to be offensive, and now people are coming out of the fucking woodwork saying, "No, let's be offensive again. It's fucking funny." But some people aren't ready for it.
Well, the timing of it is perfect because, last week Seinfeld had his Pop-Tart movie fucking go on Netflix, and he was doing the media tour saying, cancel culture, kill comedy, you can't say this, you can't say that. And then 5 days later, one of the most offensive 3 hours of television.
It really It was so fucking offensive in the best possible way.
It was amazing. Like I said, I lost my breath multiple times. I was laughing.
The places they went, oh my God, one of my favorite jokes of the entire night was Kevin Hart talking about the jiu-jitsu instructor. He called him karate instructor, but whatever.
Yeah.
He said she was taking 8 classes a day and she's still a white belt. How did you not notice it, Tom?
That's good.
What an absolute hammer.
Jesus Christ.
The view had those those gashes, those cunts. They had some opinions.
Oh, did they? Did you watch?
I didn't watch. I heard, and I heard a clip.
Mm-hmm.
They're upset for Giselle.
Oh.
And they're upset because Tom Brady got paid for this.
Sure.
So this wasn't a charity event. Tom made a lot of money off this.
Of course he did.
So they're like, well, Giselle didn't get paid.
Well,
she had to take.
She didn't show up.
She had to take all this abuse. And her family got abuse, and I forget who made this point, but I'll quote it. If you didn't want to get made fun of for fucking the jiu-jitsu instructor, you shouldn't have fucked him.
Shouldn't have fucked the jiu-jitsu instructor.
Yeah, don't fuck the jiu-jitsu instructor. You don't get made fun of for it. It's pretty fucking simple, isn't it?
Right.
Don't bang your fucking karate teacher, you dumb fucking cunt. You're gonna get upset.
There was.
Am I crazy here? I felt a little bad for Bridget Moynihan.
No,
because she's so
joke.
far removed. I know, but she's so far removed.
Her
from
even
it.
responding to it is just kind of asinine.
But like of the three who took shrapnel that are upset,
yeah, sure.
You got Aaron Hernandez murdered people.
Murdered.
So fuck him.
Yep.
Giselle fucked the karate guy.
Yep.
And Bridget Moynihan's just out there doing Blue Bloods, whatever the fuck show she's on.
Right.
She caught some strays.
Yeah, she got a joke mentioned about her. Maybe two at best. I don't even remember.
It was mostly about Tom being a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't about her. She started to get fat, so Tom left.
Yeah.
That was one of Nikki's jokes.
Yeah. The joke first, like you said, the joke was about him being a piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh, Nikki, one of the jokes she didn't tell, she told on Howard Stern. She said that Tom Brady looked like a microwave Ken doll.
Oh, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. She also had an opening about I'm glad you guys could be here instead of out there cheating on your wives. She cut it. Yeah. I think she. There's also a rumor.
I think it probably should have been cut. It's fine.
There's also a rumor she fucked Edelman at some point.
Nikki Glaser?
Yeah. Because the cock ring joke, they said it was a little weird. He's wearing 3 right now.
Okay.
They were saying that maybe he's because she's.
I don't know. I don't know enough about Edelman's sexual exploits to say. Oh, of course he does, but to say whether or not that cock ring was a story or not.
Nikki Glazer's oddly attractive.
Yes, she is.
It doesn't all like it's like someone put a Mr. Potato Head together wrong, but I find her very attractive.
Yeah.
No, Nikki Glaser can get it. I watch her reality show. I'm that weird.
Kevin Hart has been standing on the stool that Aaron has kicked out from under himself. Fucking fantastic joke. Holy shit.
Nice job, Keith.
That was such a good fucking joke. I don't know. I don't remember who said it, but Jesus, that was good.
There was another one. It was about the TB12 book he's been sitting on all night.
Oh, they killed that fucking guy that works with him. I don't even know his name. He was in the documentary a lot. The fucking TB12 guy.
Yeah. Fucking Alex Guerrero.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
He was having the best time.
He was having a ball.
No one had more fun that night than Guerrero. I don't know. I guess having his name said
by famous people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, the amount of times Tom was called gay. It's got to be 100 times throughout the night.
Easily.
He was. Oh God. I just. Sometimes you watch these roasts and the person getting roasted looks like I forget. I'm trying to think who I'm thinking of. They look like they're medicated to a point they aren't even hearing the jokes.
Trump was.
Pam Anderson was one.
Trump
and Pam Anderson was too. Yeah.
Trump was like that. Pam had a lot of like shocked or eye roll moments. The Roseanne one was Roseanne and Carrie Fisher kind of ruined the Roseanne roast because they just didn't get the jokes, which is weird for Roseanne. But like they took them a bit too hard to the point of like, all right, it's that's part of why you showed up here, pal.
If you're taking a roast joke a bit too hard, you're a fucking loser. Go home.
But yeah, Trump barely cracked a smile on his.
They should roast Trump again. That'd be fun. Imagine now the extra stuff. Like, holy fuck.
Charlie Sheen seemed to have the most fun, but that also goes along with Charlie Sheen.
Well, Tiger's Blood. He had that. I wish I try to watch it again with sober eyes because I missed a lot of the late stuff because I was heavily drinking.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just remember losing my fucking mind. Belichick comes out. Do you know about his beef with Danny Amendola?
No.
So Amendola, after he left us, he's been chirping a lot about Belichick over the years. He hates Bill.
Okay.
And Bill didn't come with jokes about Amendola. He brought like just stats. The joke about Amendola was, you came to us in 2014 and you had 200 yards receiving that year, and then the next year you had 250 yards receiving, and Randy Moss calls that a good first half. Like, that's not even a joke. That is just, you sucked. I fucking hated having you on the team, you little bitch.
Look, based on the jokes, Bill can be a prick.
Oh, Bill.
The Foxborough High shit only hit us Boston people.
Yes.
Only hit us, but holy shit did it hit well.
Bledsoe was talking about how funny Bill is. He called it out of the office.
Sure.
And how much of an absolute prick he is in the stadium. Because there's two different people, and Bill can be a really funny person if he wants to be.
Bill,
he just looks like a fucking little miser.
So Bill, when he came out, he was stiff. It was about 3 or 4 jokes in that he kind of, if you could almost see him loosen up, and he was like, okay, I'm feeling good about myself now. I've got. It took getting a couple of laughs in.
I mean, again, I have so limited experience in that.
Yeah.
But once you hear, a crowd of people laugh, even if it's 80 people, 60 people,
right,
you feel good. Now he's got 30,000 people laughing.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, you now the confidence. It's the same idea if your first joke bombs.
But then it was also like they kept cutting to him because people kept roasting him once he was out there, and he looked like he was having fun.
Oh, he was doing that weird Belichick teethy smile.
Yeah,
looks like
he was blowing the whistle. He brought flags to throw at people.
Yes.
Like, he started getting fucked up. Like, of course, the tequila was out there.
Yes. The awkward shot though. With Kraft, Belichick, and Brady, and if you watch it again, Bill doesn't take the shot.
I didn't notice.
He didn't take the shot. He didn't.
Which is weird because he took it with Gronk.
He walked away from Kraft, and then Kraft went around Bill and hugged Tom Brady.
Well, they did savagely drag him for 10 episodes of documentary.
The roast of Bill Belichick.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's. I understand what we're trying to do here, have a little bit of fun and bring these guys together, and that's the photo op that everybody wants to fucking see. But if I was Bill, I'd probably feel the same fucking way. Fuck this guy.
Bledsoe also said that Bill and Bob Kraft spent time together before the roast.
Like in
he
prison?
Didn't say it, huh? No.
They spent time together.
Yes, like Bean Shooter and his buddy. No, they spent time together talking, but you don't know what they said.
Sure.
Could have been Bill going, "You're a piece of shit, Bob. What the fuck?
Right.
You trashed me for fucking 10 episodes. I'm the problem."
Because it's probably the first time they've seen each other since then.
Oh, how about the Edelman joke? It's so great to have all these people together in one room. The next time we're together will probably be Bob Kraft's funeral.
That's right. He did say
what
that.
A fucking absolute savage joke. And then Kraft doubles down and goes, "Hey, Julian,
you're not invited.
You won't be invited." Like that's a roast. That's the stuff I'm looking for.
Yeah.
A dead fucking owner joke, and the owner's you're not allowed to the funeral. It's fucking perfect.
Yep.
Oh my God, what Nikki Glaser called Adam a squinty-eyed fuckboy.
They definitely fucked.
Oh yeah, they did 100%. Good for him. I wouldn't mind throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Yeah,
exactly.
Although even they described the day as how bad it was. Kevin Hart, he's like, a couple washed up podcasts or some ex-athletes and a whore.
Yeah. So, that was right at the open because I was texting you, and I'm not a Kevin Hart guy. So 5 minutes in, I was just, I was on edge. I had just woken up and fucking passed out on the porch. I was just like, all right, let's do this thing. And first of all, fuck this. It should be in Boston. Fucking what the fuck are we doing here? And fuck Kevin Hart. Fuck this fucking guy. And then he said exactly that line. I'm like, all right, he got me back.
Yep. So what I thought was interesting too is
out of shape athletes, a podcaster, and a fucking whore.
Even said shitty podcasters.
Podcasters. That's right. It was Segura and Kreischer, who
Hinchcliffe's the podcaster.
Yeah, we didn't talk about them. You only mentioned that they shouldn't have been there, which agreed. Their bit kind of stunk. Segura had a few funny jokes. A few.
He was by far the superior one compared to Brett.
And when I say a few, their bit went on for about a half hour.
Yep.
So a few is not many in the grand scheme.
Was their bit Bert Kreischer just giggling?
Bert Kreischer definitely was fucking huffing gas or glue or something during the fucking show, because every time they cut to him and then through their whole half hour bit, he had the biggest smile on his face and was just giggling like a fucking hyena. There's no other explanation, but he was high as shit and couldn't control himself. He didn't tell a joke.
Be a professional.
Everybody was drunk there. Everybody else fucking did their job. He couldn't tell a joke. He was literally just laughing. Insane laughing. Not even good laughing.
I am not a Bert Kreischer guy. I don't get it.
Not at all. I didn't even finish that fucking movie.
I didn't watch it. I've never once finished the special. Yeah. And again, my friend, people love him. I don't understand it. It's not my thing. Fine. But Segura, some of his specials are the funniest specials that have ever happened. Right. Ball Hog on Netflix.
He's funny.
Change your fucking life.
He's funny.
It's just weird to take the funniest guy in the fucking room. And I think Tom Segura, besides maybe Shane Gillis, but it's only one special, was the funniest guy in that room. And to have him bomb, it's offensive.
Fucking Billy saying that you look like a giant and I look like a wheelchair. I tried fixing my camera before the show went live, but it was too far gone at that point.
I look like a what?
I have a lot of headroom on my camera.
Okay.
So you look like a giant and I look like I'm in a wheelchair. It was
that's true.
It was a last minute attempt to fix the camera, but it just didn't work. So I fucking said fuck it. As long as the
Billy enjoyed that.
As long as the audio's there, I don't give a shit.
Billy enjoyed the roast.
He did.
So Hinchcliffe was the number 2.
Killed.
But, I think Edelman was number 1 for athletes.
The lesbian from Boston was pretty good.
Oh God, Sam J was fucking awesome.
Yeah. No, I had no idea. Never heard of her before.
No, neither did I.
Fucking killed it, and took the jokes as well as she gave them.
I mean, her joke about one last fucking kick at the can.
Yep.
Just getting penetrated by Tom, just so she can say she did it. It was good. It was really, she was an unsung hero, I think, of the whole show.
No, well, yeah. Again, probably because she's the only one nobody really knew. Like even the Super Mario guy, fucking, I had seen him on TikTok before and shit.
Okay.
Andre Sanchez or Andrew Sanchez or whatever.
Yeah, Dirty Sanchez.
Mustache.
Yeah, mustache. Yeah, mustache.
You've sent me his fucking videos.
Veg head cut.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah, you have.
Like fucking Charlie Sheen in Major League with a mustache. Yeah. Did you cut that with a Vegematic?
Nice.
Rook.
He wasn't terribly funny though.
I thought he was all right.
He had a couple. He was fine. It was,
yeah.
If we're being honest, it was.
He wasn't Ron Burgundy
on a 3 hour and change roast.
Why do you get Will Ferrell to be Ron Burgundy?
I don't get it. And I know I sent you the message. It's the second time he's done it. He did it. I forget which other roast he did it, but he showed up as Ron Burgundy and did basically the same shtick. It's the character. It's the movie.
Do Frank the Tank. That's more fun for me.
Do Will Ferrell.
Yeah, be Will Ferrell.
I don't fucking get it. It's really dated now because they haven't done a movie in fucking 10 years, maybe.
More.
But I don't know. I don't know. It got it gets that instantaneous when his name flashes and he starts walking out. It gets that pop it's right. I remember that joke. And then he starts talking. It's just it was people sitting on their fucking hands.
It really was. It was not. It was unnecessary and stupid.
It's weird to say, but Ron Burgundy was the fucking bathroom break of the show. Which also says a lot for how good the show was.
Yeah. No. Listen. It's
when you have Ron Burgundy and an Academy Award-winning person, Ben Affleck, and those are the worst parts of the fucking show. You're doing pretty good.
It was, again, the best show I've ever seen. And some jokes didn't land well, but others did. And I just needed Ron Burgundy to not be there. Just be anywhere, anyone else. Anyone.
Because they asked him and he got fucking paid. Billy.
Yeah.
Do you have to live so fucking relentlessly in the real world?
Yeah, stop with your fucking
Jesus Christ.
Facts.
Of course that's why he showed up.
He stunk. We shouldn't have had him there. That's the point, Billy. We're back live. Very exciting. Mike's going to go take a piss now because he's been drinking all day. He's been day drinking tequila, margaritas, wine, penis, cum, semen.
I'm being fucking responsible on the show, though.
Well, now you're drinking water.
So
yes.
Kiss my fucking ass.
Kiss my fucking ass. Right, so we're going to do a couple quick ads. We have Ben Franklin Print Company, the only print company I would ever use, ever. I would never use anything else besides Ben Franklin Print Co. They're located in Middleton. At Ben Franklin _PrintCo on Instagram, benfranklinprintco.com. Joe's the man. Joe's printing all the stuff for FergFest. Joe is printing all the banners, the flags, the the T-shirts, if we have koozies, maybe. I don't know. We might. We don't know what we do. So here's the thing with Joe. If you're a F Buddies podcast listener and you want to save 10% off your shirt order, if you mention the F Buddies podcast, Joe will give you 10% off your first order. It's fucking huge. BenFranklinPrintCo.com at BenFranklin_printco on Instagram. 10% off your next order, kid. Gary Girolamo Group at Buy and Refi on Instagram. Here's the thing. The rates, they're a little high. Housing, right? The houses, though, there's a shortage of inventory. What that means? Inventory. In other words, there's less houses than people. They're not making more land. They're not going to do it. You need to buy the fucking house soon because the price is just going to keep going up. And the rates, they will go down eventually. They're high right now. They will go down eventually. That's the thing about rates. They go down, like your sister. And what I've been figuring out this life hack recently. If you're married, you have a family and you want to buy a house for yourself, but you know what? With the rates being so high, it's going to cost you an extra $500 maybe a month. Who can afford that? Here's the hack. The Cabaret, one of our sponsors also, will let you on stage if you got tits. I've been there. They don't. If you got moves like some rhythm, you can get on that stage. You can make some fucking dollar bills. So you put your wife on the fucking stage. She makes some money for you. You pay off your fucking mortgage every month, and you're living the dream. You got your fucking dream house. All it takes is your wife dumping out them titties. Maybe a little asshole shot. Maybe some vagina. Listen, you want to earn the tips. I'm just saying how you buy a house with Buy and Refi with Gary Girolamo Group. You got to put your wife on the stage at the Cabaret.
Oh, I'm glad you're still there because I hope as I was walking away, you segued with, speaking of sucking Mike's dick, Gary Girolamo of Gary Girolamo.
I went to Ben Franklin first. I ruined it.
You blew it. Okay, go on.
So I'm just saying the rates are high, but there's a big shortage in housing right now. So if you want to buy a house, now's the time, of course. Especially like people are selling out there. They're selling high. There's an inventory shortage, but Buy and Refi on Instagram. Hit up Gary. Get the best rate you can. I saw him on Sunday at the golf tournament I played in. The fucking prick won the golf tournament. I didn't have any ringers, so I couldn't win.
Here's the thing, Andy. It's sometimes good to let our paying sponsors win once in a while.
And I chose not to assault one of the employees of Gary Girolamo Group's dad.
It's like playing with your boss. Sometimes you just let them win.
I don't let anyone win.
I know you don't, and sometimes it bites you in the ass.
No one wins. I win. And if they beat me, fine. But no one. I'm not letting someone win.
Uh-huh.
I'm a competitive piece of shit. I'm also a rat fuck.
A rat fuck.
Also a rat fuck.
You controversial rat fuck.
Oh, we gotta get to the controversy. Oh, I am so controversial.
Yeah. So, where are we here?
We're still on the old
houses?
roast. We're buying houses. We're putting our wife on the stage to dump them titties out to cover the mortgage costs.
Fucking A.
Yeah, I mean they're open from fucking 4 to 1 every day.
I think it's either Wednesdays or Thursdays is amateur night. So,
here's a fun secret. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Every day's amateur night there. No, if you show up and you got them titties.
I know how strip clubs work, motherfucker. I was just trying to promote our sponsor.
I think they do Thursdays, technically amateur night, but they do continuous entertainment 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's on their sign, and that is entertainment to the nth degree. Cabaret Lounge in Peabody for all your stripper needs.
I love that we just segued right out of fucking Gary into that. Twisted Fate Brewing.
Twisted Fate Brewing, located in Danvers on Route 114, in front of the Walmart, behind the Guitar Center, but actually next to it.
You've been listening.
Tap room hours are on their fucking page, and they're confusing. They're Wednesday 4 to 9, Thursday 3 to fucking 8.
Well, they actually did new taproom hours. They're on the Instagram page, which is at Twisted Fate Brewing. Every day they are open, which is every day except Tuesday and Wednesday. They're open till 8 p.m. Okay.
They're open on Mondays?
They're open. They are. And that's
new.
actually what the post says. We are now open on Mondays. Monday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday and Wednesdays they're closed. Thursday, 3 to 8. Friday, 2 to 8. Saturday, Sunday. I'm sorry. Actually, no. Saturdays, noon to 8. Sundays, noon to 6. It just couldn't be uniformed if they tried.
Oh no, it'll be different.
So Sundays
you
they
think
open
Dave
till
picks
6
the hours out of a hat?
He does, but it's also they're selling beer. It's not like they're a bar.
Tuesday's canning day. That I know.
Yeah.
Going on a Tuesday, he's in there fucking filling them cans. Dave's the best.
The only reason Dave shows up on a Tuesday or opens on a Tuesday is if we're there.
Yes, Dave's the absolute. He's a gem.
Fucking
love
gem.
Dave. Love Dave. Big Dave guy. In case you didn't know about this, he's so big and handsome and nice. Yeah. I went to Brendan Ahern from Pulling the Corks.
Yeah, he's becoming a regular thing there at Twisted Fate.
Yeah. I think Dave's a big fan of having him there, and he brings the crowd comes for Brendan because he's one of us nerds. Yeah, and great as usual. We had the fucking North Shore Beef song bumping,
and it's also not just he's one of the boys. He's fucking good.
Oh yeah, though he's playing
He's
Fergfest
fucking
with his
talented.
band, the Converse Outlet. He's a skilled young man. He's got the harmonica, the guitar. He's singing. He's one man show when he does Twisted Fate.
He angrily is talented because I've been humming that stupid fucking song every day. Still, even today when I was walking on the beach, it was motherfucker because I catch myself and now I'm pissed every time I fucking catch myself. Because
he was there the other night playing all the hits.
Catchy little number there.
Yeah, he's a good fucking singer, and he can write a song.
But yeah, Twisted Fate Brewing, 114
nice dick.
In Danvers. Good dicks.
Decent dick for an Irish guy. Not bad, actually.
They've had that the barbecue place there a couple times.
The Korean one?
No, barbecue. What the fuck is it? It's on their Instagram. Give me 2 seconds here. Fuck, where is it? Barbecue. Son of a bitch. They post too many stories. That's the problem. I'm like, I saw it on their Instagram. It was a fucking story. I don't know. It's all right. Stop it. I don't know. It's on their fucking story. Dave, I'm sure, is going to put it in the comments because he's listening. But the barbecue place, and they just happened to be there that weekend. I showed up. They're fucking fantastic food.
They had.
I was trying to give them a spot, but it wasn't Korean. It was a bunch of white people.
They had a different Korean one the other night. Everyone said it was awesome, but I ate first because I'm a fucking idiot.
Andy eats first.
I just show up and I'm full when I get places. I just know when I'm gonna go there and drink a fucking 1,000 beers. I have to have a full stomach.
It's like, are you open yet? No, the fucking food isn't even cooked yet. I don't give a shit. Give me that meat. I'm a problem when it comes to these things. I go there and drink way too much, way too fast. Did we do the roast? Did we go to that, you think? Yeah, I think we're fucking good on that one.
Okay.
What do we got next?
We did Rat Fuck. We did Beans. We did the roast.
Controversy. You want to just segue out of that?
Let's discuss how I am not welcome on...
This is a quote. Too controversial.
Yes. So I'm not going to drop the name of the person.
No, it's not necessary.
A local media person on a very... how is it? Network, a very important, popular platform.
Yeah.
Mainstream person who I'm friendly with.
The steamiest.
So steamy.
So steamy.
Recently talked to a friend of mine who I played golf with recently.
Huh?
And he asked me about this person. And I said, I've reached out a few times to do something. He seems interested, but he always backs out. He goes, yeah, he told me why. So why? Because I didn't know there was a reason. I thought maybe things weren't. Apparently, I'm too controversial to have on their main steamy platform. I can't be trusted to not say fucking cunt and retard, apparently, on the main steamiest of platforms.
That seems
wildly
off base.
I think I can not say, though.
So
I have the ability to not...
Is that actually what he said, that you can't be trusted, or are you just... You're expanding on what he actually said?
I'm expanding.
Okay. Because when you sent me the text that you're too controversial, my brain, I knew exactly where this was going. It's not Andy Ferg, the North Shore Beef guy, because he runs a group of people talking shit. That's not it. It's this fucking thing here where we spend 2 hours a week talking about gays and trans and race issues and fucking...
You mean real talk?
I do, but unfortunately in the real terrestrial world, you can't fucking be associated with shit like that.
Get woke, go broke? What?
Because, you'll get fucking canceled real fucking quick. But
I just want to bring them dinner and hang out with them and talk sports.
But if it's
maybe drop some F-buddy.
If it's actually you can't be trusted to talk like a fucking, whatever.
A non-psychopath?
Well, just, you can't censor yourself.
I really can.
But you can. You've done it before. You've done it multiple times.
I'm actually a human being.
Yeah.
I get comfortable in this basement with you, and I say fucking shit
because
and cunt and retard. Yeah, I don't care. This is a place for me to be safe. But if I went on your show, whatever your show is, the main steamiest of shows.
Hey, you did that shitty show I used to do. You didn't curse once.
I did it multiple times.
Yeah. On TV and radio.
I sat on that show for multiple hours and say one fucking swear. Because I am qualified to not fucking swear. I don't have to fucking swear. I like to fucking swear. It's not part of my fucking vernacular. I just choose to accentuate fucking words with the word fuck.
Right.
But I cannot say fuck. I can say hi, not fuck. Something like that. Like I can probably pull it off. But no. These mainstream people, they really, I've done the mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
Been on I was on the Hillman for hours, a couple times.
A couple
once.
Times.
My friend LB and I are now Facebook friends.
Aw.
We linked up. I found him on Facebook. I said, hey, I know that guy. I know that fucking guy. He's the man.
It's funny because, again, if it's even to that point, I'm big Pat McAfee guy.
Yeah, of course.
The beginning of every hour, he's on 2 hours on ESPN, and the beginning they show a graphic, and I really don't have enough time to throw it up on our page, so I'll just read it. It's big red warning labels, and they read it in a retard voice too, by the way.
Oh, I love it.
The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It's meant to be comedic and informative. The opinions expressed on the show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are a young person, please seek permission before watching any further. Cheers, The Pat McAfee Show. P.S. Please don't sue us. That's plays at the fucking first hour of every show.
Because they say shit sometimes.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah, they say shit.
Sometimes they do. They say shit. They say bullshit.
Yeah.
They talk.
They don't drop fuck though very often, right?
No. They try not to. They try not to. It slipped. The Rock slipped a few fucking times, but he was in rock mode.
You know what's funny about
But the boys kind of try to keep the fucks to a minimum, but they throw shit and fucking goddamn, and they talk like human beings.
I remember I was on the Zolak and Beatles show, and I did get in trouble for saying the wrong thing. I said scumbag.
Yeah, that's one of the weird ones.
Yeah, of course I didn't know. I was calling Greg Bates a scumbag. Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
it's fine. Greg Bates is a scumbag.
But because a scumbag is a used condom, you can't say it. And, yeah, I remember after Imus thing happened, the thing, the Rutgers basketball team,
the nappy-headed hose.
Yeah, the Rutgers basketball team are black and disgusting.
They're nappy-headed hose.
So after that thing, we got like a 30, maybe 40-page fucking novel of FCC things and what we can and cannot say in radio. And some of it was just goddamn riveting. It was kind of funny reading because they started citing stuff, and a lot of it was like old Stern stuff from like when he was good, like in the 90s and shit. And I'm reading it, and of course I couldn't read it on air, but that was my first instinct. I'm like, I should just fucking turn the mic on. This is funnier than anything I'm going to say tonight.
Of course,
it was fantastic, but it was all because it was Janet's tit and Don Imus's nappy-headed hoe thing that fucking destroyed the industry, in my opinion, anyway.
And then didn't this year something happen with that with the LSU chick, Sam Idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like her for being black.
Here's the thing.
I don't hate black people, so I'm fine with it.
I don't at all.
You are a huge fan of black people.
I'm a big fan.
You do enjoy some. I believe the phrase you used before the show was the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I remember you saying that earlier. So you do enjoy.
I do enjoy some juice.
You do enjoy the juice. Hold on. Don't go crazy.
Them too. I mean, fantastic.
They have great tits usually.
Fantastic. I love that you
Jew
know
broad-
exactly where I was going.
Yeah, the Jew broad has great tits. Yeah, we know. Big noses, great tits. This is F Buddies. We'll talk about it. What's Kevin Hart say? Get comfortable being uncomfortable?
I forget where I was going with that conversation.
Okay.
I just started thinking about Jew tits and
Jewish tits. Oh, phenomenal.
Jewish tits, phenomenal.
Fucking Jewish tits. That could be the name of our next podcast when this one gets canceled. Jewish tits.
What is it? BJTs?
Yeah, big Jewish tits.
Jewish tits.
Big Jewish tits. Oh, fantastic. Grew up in Peabody. I had a lot of BJTs around. I could name drop someone right now, but I don't want to. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. Her last name was 1, 2, 3 letters off from mine.
Mm-hmm.
And she sat behind me a lot. You spin around, pass the paper back. Big Jewish tits. Every time.
Just
big Jewish
resting.
Tits. Just sitting on the fucking desk.
Resting on
and
the
I used
desk.
to have, and as you can see, I have tremendous hair. I always have.
Sure.
And she used to want to touch my hair. Because like in a weird, we didn't fuck, but a weird flirty way.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, let's dump out those big Jewish tits and let's not stop touching my hair.
Yeah.
Leave my hair out of this. Let's see those fucking human cannons, fucking bazookas.
So anyway,
big Jewish tits.
Andy's too fucking controversial.
Yeah, so I can't be on mainstream shows to promote FergFest. I fucked myself because I would be on there if I could just, be trusted to not say fuck every other word.
Apparently.
I mean, maybe he's right. I think it was. I think it's the Modern Butcher video that kind of went viral. Because I said fuck an awful lot in that one.
Andy Ferg, 90 seconds of fucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's the name of my porn and my video.
Yep.
90 seconds of fucking.
There you go.
So I mean, because I don't know what this person watches and where they're catching my shit.
Well, they watch this show.
I know they do. They watch this show, which is a problem.
It's always every time I talk to somebody, especially females, and they say, "I like your show."
Ladies?
I always get fucking really, I've talked sponsors and whatnot, and like talking to somebody about sponsoring the show, and they come back with, "So I listened to the show yesterday, I really liked it." My instinct just goes, "Really?
You enjoyed that fuck fest?"
Okay, let's make lemonade."
We say cunt.
A lot.
F buddies. We say cunt.
Despite not having a cunt of the week for a while now.
No, we haven't had one yet.
Life's just too fucking good for us.
Yeah, you're out there just drinking tequila and walking around in
Loving
circles. Don't think I didn't notice the switch.
Oh yeah. I told you.
I know. You gave me this exact blueprint of the evening.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to next topic.
Yeah, next topic. Are we doing getting thrown out of bars?
Yeah, we can dance on that for a second. A little Ric Flair action.
Woo!
You sent me that back and forth with Rick and the bar owner.
So much.
Was he was hired to be there, right?
No.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even fucking worse.
No, he was not.
So he was just there harassing grandmothers. Was she blind?
He was.
Was it a blind grandmother?
That's the claim. That is the claim.
So good. So Flair.
So a couple few days ago, I see a post on Rick's fucking Facebook. Now, following Rick and being someone who has regularly posted drunk on Facebook, I can definitely tell when someone's drunk on Facebook.
Sure.
And Rick's been drunk on Facebook for about a week and a half.
It's 10 years.
He's doing novels. Novels in the last week. It's almost like whoever was controlling his Facebook accidentally signed in on his phone. So a couple days ago, he writes, also every single word in his posts are capitalized.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting choice.
Wild.
How do you do that? On purpose?
I have no idea. I spent $1,500 at Paisanos SFP. I didn't know that's how you spell Paisanos. SFP.
Maybe it's not, but that's how you say it.
To be disrespected more than I have ever in my entire life. Doubtful.
Mike, hold on real quick. It's called Paisanos because they make pizza.
No, I know what they do.
Paisanos.
Oh, you're saying the spelling isn't boo.
Yeah, normally it's P-I-S. There's no E. They added the
Well, that's why I said it
pizza
wrong.
pies.
Yeah,
Pizza pies. Paisanos. Paisanos!
Ever in my life. And here's the funny part. After taking 20 pictures with customers and staff, he wasn't hired to be there. I was asked to leave because of an issue I had with the kitchen manager taking too long in the bathroom. All kinds of weird in that sentence.
Yep.
I would highly recommend that anyone who wants to enjoy a relaxing time in Gainesville how
are you not in Gainesville right now?
At a nice restaurant to never visit this place. Woo! Woo! I love the punctuation.
Of course.
The manager replied about a day or two after this was posted.
What's his name? Frederick von Schneersenpfeffer?
It's a good one.
That's not a real. There's no way this is.
It can't be.
Frederick von Schneersenpfeffer.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have actually put this up on our thing if I didn't see the video that I sent you earlier this afternoon.
Yeah. At Falconry Finance, too. All right.
I'm the manager of Paisano's sister location off Archer. Mr. Flair was being drunk and disorderly. He wooed directly into a blind. I'm guessing this is actually fake the more I read it.
It's so good, though. It's so good.
But it's still.
It doesn't have to be real.
But again,
so
the video is not far off. Because you watched the video, the guy called him fucking Joe Biden.
What the fuck?
Wooed directly into a blind grandmother's face after being confronted. He picked up furniture, swung it menacingly. We love Rick, but he was boogered.
Boogered. Great word.
Okay. Now, I understand this is not the actual manager of Paisanos.
You mean Frederick von Schneersenpfeffer is the fucking manager of Paisanos? You figured that one out, did you?
But I deciphered the code. But the video, like I said, is not far off. Rick was shit-faced, basically threatening to tip them $1,000 so that he could start cursing out the fucking manager.
Listen, Rick is a national treasure.
I am literally tonight wearing a Ric Flair shirt, for fuck's sake.
Rick should be protected at all costs. He's the best.
Well, that's just it.
He is the absolute best, and you know what? I hope he wooed a blind grandmother's face. I hope he did it.
Somebody let Rick off the leash. So, of course, me being me, I got to take the low-hanging fruit and just throw a comment out there that's been blowing up. Okay.
You are good at this. You are. Up. You know what it is? It's your check mark that gets you fucking. You get so many.
I don't do the check mark one. It's my personal page.
Oh, I thought it was your digital creator.
No,
one.
I've
Facebook
never done that one. Oh no.
Oh.
My personal page has now been asked to be a digital creator. So I make money off this.
Oh, you do?
I do, because you see, when you make posts on Facebook, the more interactions you get, the more money they send you. So, like this one here, when I took the screenshot earlier today, had 547 interactions, not 3. But anyway,
it's a lot of interactions,
and it's simple fucking comments. If you spend $1,500 at a pizza version of Applebee's and get booted, you're probably the problem.
Yeah, Rick's an issue.
Rick's a disaster.
Rick's a huge issue. I love the guy, but he's a fucking issue. He's a problem.
I love Rick. But the funny thing about it is, like, people will talk about like the rock star lifestyle, but I really feel that pales in comparison to the Ric Flair lifestyle.
The Ric Flair lifestyle.
Because not only did he live it in his prime, he's had this like second life where like
the internet helped him out a lot.
The internet. Rappers are putting him in all their music videos. He's on the Jumbotron doing hype videos for every basketball team. He's got a weed company. Like, woo! Rick is just fucking living.
Listen, the Bruins woo after every fucking goal.
They've been doing that for years.
Yes. That's a Ric Flair homage.
It's literally a Ric Flair clip.
Yeah.
They punch a button and it's woo! Ric Flair fucking wooing.
Can you imagine him like in 1986 just doing a fucking backhanded slap to someone's chest and yelling woo? Woo. That 30 years later, people are still fucking wooing. This guy'd still be so relevant.
And he's, again, it was all like we weren't even going to talk about it if the video didn't pop up. But the video popping up, and it's such a fucking divey little pizza joint.
Paisanos. Hey, 20 people. all 20 got
Paisanos
pictures.
in Gainesville. Apparently, he was there for like a graduation party or something. Was the rumor?
Sure.
Spent
He finally graduated.
spent $500 on food and booze and whatnot, and then had an altercation with the kitchen manager, I guess, who he kept calling an Egyptian. And was talking to a waitress who was standing guard, basically, and he goes, "We're cool. I'm gonna tip you $1,000, and I'm gonna call him a piece of shit."
What an absolute legend!
Some of the guests sitting at the bar settled down Joe Biden.
So good.
I wish I was there.
You're not that. How far is Gainesville from you right
It's
now?
like
An hour?
8 hours.
Was it really?
Yeah, it's up there.
All right, you need to tell your story about getting kicked out of a bar so I can piss real quick.
Yeah, go right ahead. It was so fucking good. So I figured we'd tell some stories about getting kicked out of bars. Getting kicked out hasn't happened in a while. The most recent one was actually not getting allowed in. It was at the Cabaret Lounge, which Andy was documenting on his Instagram. I forget what the fuck we were up there for. I think it might have been the golf tournament. But we were going to the Cabaret Lounge after drinking, and I was doing airplane through the parking lot and ran and bounced my face off the front door of the Cabaret, opened up the door. The bouncer looked at me and said, "Nope." And I turned the fuck around and buried myself in an Uber. Because one of the things, so the contrast to what we just talked about Rick doing, the contrast is I don't get belligerent when I'm either told to not come in or told to leave. I was telling the Cabaret story. That was the most recent. The not being allowed in.
Yeah, you didn't make it.
But my thing has always been like, there's been times I've been kicked out. I'll tell the story in a minute. Deservedly so. But it's always one of those things that no matter what the reasoning, you never argue because you're always going to look worse and possibly get your ass kicked.
Oh, yeah, get the fuck up and leave.
So it's like if they say, like the Cabaret, no, turn the fuck around, called an Uber. That was the end of my night. If someone says you're done, you're cut off, you got to go, whatever the fuck, there's no arguing that. They're not going to change. There's no way you're going to convince them, no matter what.
Listen. I'm okay.
Because the funny thing is, two of the instances that I was thinking of, I was actually kind of sober. They were first stops of a multiple stop night, and we had only had a couple beers at that point. One was Boston Billiards, Nashville, New Hampshire.
Okay.
Which is a whole other pet peeve, calling yourself a Boston thing when you're not even in Boston, but not even in the fucking state. Like,
yeah, that's
you stink. So we were there as me and a bunch of friends. First stop on a multiple stop night, and we're sitting there playing pool, and I'm holding the pool cue and just kind of swaying to the music. Guy comes out of nowhere, taps me on the shoulder, goes, "You're done." And I look at him, and everyone around me looks at him and literally said, "For what?" He goes, "The swaying. You're swaying. You're done. You're out of here." It was so confusing. So fucking confusing.
Swinging your hips to the
What was
music.
more confusing? It happened again years later. Old Orchard Beach, bachelor party. First stop of a multiple stop night. We're in the back of an outdoor patio bar. And I'm leaning up against a pole, got my beer in my hand, just kind of rocking back and forth. And this guy makes a fucking beeline for me. And it's almost like you start to notice, and it's like, is he actually coming? What the fuck? What's going on? And he's like, "You're done. You're out of here." And I'm like, "For what?"
You were lied to.
And it's funny because in those situations, because it's the first stop of the night, like 8 people join me on the way out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like the last stop of the night where you're like, "I'm going in and you can get an Uber home. We're done anyway."
Exactly.
This is the first stop, and it's like, okay, well, we're just moving on to the next place because you're a fucking
cunt. I wanted to see titties, so I was like, "All right, Michael, it's been real."
Exactly.
I'm here for tits.
But again, no animosity, no harm, no foul. Fine. You don't want me here? Fuck it. I don't want to fucking be here. I would like, if there's any juiced up fucking bouncers listening or watching, let me know what the fuck is with swaying in you guys, because you just really don't like it.
As a former bouncer,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Especially because I had just walked in. Like, I think we were on 2 beers at that point.
I've thrown people out of bars for more, never less.
Yeah.
Usually it's for a fight.
Yeah.
Or starting trouble or causing.
Well, so that's going to be my next thing. This one got a bit aggressive.
Okay.
So we were doing dollar drafts at the Avenue in Alston. Drafts. And after we wrapped up, one of the guys at the time, girlfriends, wanted to dance.
Oh.
Nobody else wanted to dance, but he was driving. So we went down to the White Horse Tavern in Alston.
I've heard of that place.
Yeah. Nice bar. Nice upstairs bar. Downstairs
sounds racist.
Downstairs is kind of dancey, I guess.
Isn't White Horse another word for cocaine?
Heroin.
No, that's the brown horse, isn't it?
Well, horse is heroin.
I know, but the white horse, maybe it's a mix of coke and heroin. Maybe it's
like an 8-ball.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Right. Is that an 8-ball?
8-ball is coke and heroin.
It's a speedball.
Yeah.
The 8-ball is just an eighth of coke. Yeah, an eighth of an ounce.
So anyway.
Coke Talk with Mike and Andy.
So we're down. Yeah, two guys that definitely know about it. So we're downstairs.
It's like an 8-ball.
We're doing math and coke and yeah,
we do it all.
So we're downstairs and then she's out there dancing and it's like 4 fucking guys standing there fucking hammered. And there's a female cop walking around with a great ass. And I'm sure I loudly pointed out a lot of times before
ass on that cop.
Before what happened next happened. One of my buddies goes, "Smack it, you won't."
Oh my God.
Oh, Mike would.
Mike shouldn't.
She walked by, caught one on the tush,
slapping that ass,
turns, garrots me.
Oh yeah.
Back of the neck, front of the neck, and dragged me out of the bar. Didn't get arrested. Nothing happened. Threw me out. But again, I was like,
this
okay.
Is why women choose the bear, Mike.
We'll get see what I'm doing with the segue, because this is the last one.
You're good.
So, get tossed right the fuck out. But again, no, arms up. I'm going.
Stop choking me. I kind of like it.
Tossed me right out. Luckily, didn't arrest me, didn't beat me, didn't fucking shoot me, or none of that shit. Didn't
shot.
None of that. But yeah, that one was well deserved. But it's been a while. Besides the not getting in, I don't count not getting in as getting kicked out.
Yeah, no.
Again, because like I said, I'm pleasant about like not, the interactions.
You're just flying an airplane.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like if he said no and I started being combative, different story. Sure. But it's been a while since I've been asked to leave a place.
It's been about 3 weeks for me.
Go on.
Ireland, gay bar.
That's
tossed.
Right.
Yes, tossed out of a gay bar.
You were
tossed
tossed out of a lot of Ireland.
Yes, I threw up on the floor in Ireland, also tossed. I farted on people at the Cabaret, tossed. I was in Montreal and I was playing pool and a man decided to touch the balls on a money game and I swung a cue stick at him, tossed.
I've never been tossed out of Montreal. I've been not admitted to one.
I was pushed down the stairs.
Place. Well,
I was sitting on the stairs.
Jesus Christ! There's a lot of stairs in Montreal and bars, and fuck me, I would not want to go down any one of them.
Yeah, I went down one of them. I was at a concert at the House of Blues, and I was thrown out of a bar, and then puked on the train the whole night home, and then I was got arrested because my wife had to walk on the train tracks. That was a different.
That reminds me. So in the same area, I got out of a couple of bar tabs by not being admitted back into bars.
Ooh, that's pretty slick.
So back in my early...
I broke my leg at Fenway, so, same thing.
Early 20s, I smoked cigarettes. And one in particular I remember, I was Tequila Rain. You remember Tequila Rain in Boston.
I do.
And I go outside to have a cigarette. I'm standing there, smoke. Turn to go back in. Nah. I go, but I just came out. Yeah, you're not getting in. Okay. Stood outside, smoked my cigarette, Waited for my friends to figure out that I wasn't there anymore. They all came. I'm like, he won't let me back in. They start. I'm like, no, it's good. You guys go do your thing. Wait here, because they were driving.
Yeah. And
I smoked. So standing outside smoking.
Well, back in the day, smoking cigarettes could get you laid.
Exactly. It was a social experience.
Yeah.
Even though whether I got laid or not, it was like still you could sit there bullshit with people and blah 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 blah. And you could tell, you could tell the story. You can reference a jackass. I'm like, hey, he won't let me back in.
What you gotta do?
Never paid the fucking bill. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them.
That was about 14 Long Island iced teas I didn't get paid for.
Oh, I was kicked out of Roosevelt's a few times, speaking of Long Island iced teas in Salem, for aggressively singing karaoke.
They'll do it to you.
When you walk up on the karaoke platform and you take the microphone because they're not doing a good job, and you won't either, but at least you know the words. I was at a karaoke Nazi back in the day. But I'll give you a story of being the bouncer.
Okay.
I'm bouncing at a restaurant called Sequels, which was in Danvers. It was spelled Seaquuels.
Okay.
It was the second restaurant these people owned, but it was near the ocean. So it was a sequel and a sequel. Gross. And it was this weird mix of young people and bikers. Mm-hmm. We had the Hells Angels, the Red Devils, and a bunch of fucking 21-year-old pricks.
Yeah.
Really bad mix. It was Christmas Day. We expected no customers. It's Christmas Day at a dive bar. We weren't serving food. So me and the bartender started doing Christmas shots. It was what's the fucking woo-woo and
so me and the bartender start doing crystal meth.
Christmas shots. It was woo-woos and kamikazes, green and red.
What the fuck is a woo-woo?
It's Sex on the Beach without orange.
Only heard of it. Okay.
Okay, woo-woo is peach schnapps, vodka, and the cranberry juice.
Okay.
But the word, you want some history? Fine, I'll give it to you.
Beautiful girls, they reference it. Chicks like woo-woos.
You know what a Sex on the Beach is, right?
Yes.
Okay, Sex on the Beach is peach schnapps, vodka, oranges, and cranberry.
Yeah.
A woo-woo is the exact same drink minus the orange juice.
In a shot.
It could be a shot or a drink, but yeah, shot usually. Right. It's a mixed shot. They pour over ice and whatever. The reason it's called a woo-woo is it's an acronym. Mm-hmm. Woo without orange. It's a Sex on the Beach without orange.
Somebody overthought the shit out of
I didn't do that, and I'm the guy. But when I learned how to bartend, I learned that little fact.
Without orange.
It's a woo. Woo woo. And also you go, woo! You do it because you're a piece of shit. So we do a bunch of these fucking Christmas shots, kamikazes and woo-woos, back and forth. We call them jingle bell shots.
Very good.
Now we're expecting nobody to come. No one's showing up. It's Christmas night.
God, kamikazes were fun fucking shots.
Yeah, woo-woos are better. All of a sudden, all these people come in angry from their day, their families. They hate their lives. We got leather vests. We got fucking lineups and flat brim hats. We have the worst combination.
Where was this again?
It used to be Fantasy Island in Danvers.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
That became this. Okay. Now it's Onion Town Grill, which is now becoming a charter school soon. It's closing. Don't ask me. They bought the land.
If these walls could talk.
Fun fact. I met my wife there.
I thought you met your wife at Champions.
No, we worked at Sequels.
Ah, interesting.
My wife never worked at Champions. There's no hostess at Champions or a Keno girl. There's just people that work there. Everyone does the same fucking thing.
I mean, I've heard your very romantic story. I remember about half of it.
So here's the thing.
I remember the nutty bits.
Yes, the nutty bits. Tune it to Tokyo. Did I say one finger? I better make it two. So these guys are this young fucking juiced up, thick fucking retarded 21-year-old and this 40-something guy with a leather vest on and some patches. Stop getting into it.
As you do.
So I have to jump. I'm not bouncing. I'm working, but also I'm bouncing because I'm like Patrick Swayze plus a bartender.
See, I've seen enough movies. I know not to fuck with the guys with patches, whether they're real patches or fake patches.
Yeah, see, I just didn't want a fight to happen.
That's why I only break balls on flannel cocksman. This ain't serious, yes. Man.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I bring the young kid to the bathroom. He's the catalyst. He's the problem. I walk him to the bathroom. I said, "Listen, dude, you got to settle down. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Mm-hmm. All right, you got to go. Then you got to go. Well, I'm not having a fight on Christmas." So I'm walking him out again. Mind you, I'm hammered.
Yeah.
I drank with my family that day. I did probably 7 shots when I got there. I probably popped a Vicodin and a fucking a stack or 2 fucking ephedrine pill.
I
was zooming.
Those stacker 2s were popular as fuck.
It was I was on a cocktail. Buzz maintenance, we called it.
Buzz maintenance.
Now I got my arm around the kid, around his waist, walking out. And I'm a pretty thick bitch back then. I was probably 240 in shape.
Yeah.
Not 270 and fat like I am now. We get to the door. The kid does a spin move.
Congratulations on the weight loss there, sir.
I was never. I'm actually 265. I was never 270. I was being a little aggressive.
I know. I'm fat.
So the kid does this like swim move to get behind me. He's going back in after the man with the patches.
Yeah.
I'm hammered. I got retard strength. I grab him by the waist and body slam him and start hitting him. I'm working.
Yeah.
Someone pulls me off him like to break the fight up, but not to be. They start hitting the kid. He's out. He's on the ground, bloody and beaten. 2 people hit him. He's yelling, "My dad's a Lynn cop. You're all fucking screwed."
Now, do you see the moral of your story is how I said I don't behave that way when I'm asked to leave.
You don't get beat up.
When I'm asked to leave, you say yes and.
Yes, go.
Yes, I
bounced for years.
Would you like my card now, please?
I got so I worked with this kid. He used to jump the bar. He was spry. When he was little. What are you gonna do? You jump in the bar? I would go around slowly. I'd let him get there first, and try to fix it. And I got this reputation for like, Andy. I'm like, Andy, what?
Andy.
Yes, I'm big and dumb, but I'm not over there to kill someone. I'm just gonna help someone leave. Anyways, here's the thing, Mike.
Where the fuck was that story going?
I don't even know. Here's the thing. We're gonna go somewhere else.
You're telling it, pal.
We're going somewhere else.
All right. Well, you know where we're gonna go? We're gonna go to Anthony's, and you're gonna do it.
Oh, Anthony's in Tewksbury?
Yeah.
At ARB Tewksbury on Instagram. Anthony's Roast Beef.
Instagram ever.
The home of the Beef Beano. The home of all these fucking concoctions. What they have recently? The fucking grilled cheese, 2 grilled cheeses with a fucking beef in the middle. Adam does not fuck around. He has the Oreo fucking cheesecake egg rolls. Are you kidding me? They look phenomenal. Anthony's in Reading. Anthony's in Tewksbury. Not to confuse Anthony's in Reading. They don't fuck around. They are a top quality, ridiculously good roast beef sandwich shop that does so many other awesome things. The effort they put in to these crazy concoctions, their egg rolls, their cheesesteak egg rolls. I've had them. Buffalo chicken egg rolls. They got the egg roll fucking game down. They be buying them wontons left and right. Huge fans of that place. I wish it was more local to me, really. I would go there so much more often, but I'm not from Tewksbury. Or as the guy from last week's show called it, Tewksbury, because he was going to throw up. He was talking to text. I wish they were in my backyard. I would go there every fucking day because Anthony's in Tewksbury does not fucking miss. Adam's the fucking man, great guy. When I asked for the payment for the sponsorship once a month, he always does send me some nice sexual Venmo notes. Mouth sex. Anal plugging, things of that nature. Like he gets the joke, which I love. Big fan of Adam, big fan of Anthony's in Tewksbury at ARB Tewksbury on Instagram, Anthony'sTewksbury.com. Go there, eat the beef. And also they're across from Treehouse Brewing. No, I agree that all Anthony's are good though, but only one of them pays us to say their name. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say their name instead of the other ones. That's how sponsorships work.
Are they related?
Yeah,
I know they have the same logo, but so does like all the Londies and all that shit.
All right, so I'll give you the history now. So
and all that.
Anthony of Anthony's in Reading, his brother-in-law owns Anthony's in Tewksbury, Adam, mm-hmm. And they used to own Anthony's and Methuen together, but they sold it. So
not
they're
really.
all well.
Methuen doesn't sound related at all anymore.
No, they call themselves Anthony's Pizza Place now. They're confusing people.
Oh, okay.
They have the same logo. So, yeah, Anthony's in Tewksbury.
Tewksbury.
Right.
And thank you to the world-famous Cabaret Lounge. See, this is where we're supposed to do their spot.
Oh, I didn't.
Not on the tails of Gary Girolamo's dick.
Listen, you got to put them where they belong, which is with Gary.
We really should move them to right there. Route 1 South in Peabody. open 7 days a week till 1 o'clock in the morning. Find them on Facebook. Find them on the gram. Cabaret Lounge Peabody, where you can see what girls are working that night. And
you have quite the Instagram.
And even if they're not working, they're just going to dump out some tits on Instagram. So, fantastic follow. Cabaret Lounge Peabody.
You got to follow the right one to this, too.
Yeah, no. It's at Cabaret Lounge Peabody.
Yeah,
because there's another one that's the Cabaret Lounge, which don't follow that one. That hasn't been used in 4 fucking years. No.
My dick.
At Cabaret Lounge Peabody on the gram is the one to follow. Speaking of the one to follow, at Nick's_Pizza Beverly. It's Nick's in Essex, on Essex in Beverly.
The good Nick's.
The good Nick's, 207 Essex Street in Beverly. According to the Google.
What?
Yeah. I was
going to say one of those.
I keep saying in Essex Street.
What?
I keep saying in Essex Street.
What? On Essex Street.
I know. I keep saying in. Leave it alone. Hey, at least I got through the Cabaret Lounge without calling them the Cadillac Lounge, okay? So fuck off.
What?
All right, can you not hear me? I'm like,
no,
don't fuck with the technical guy when he's drinking, because I honestly don't know.
I'm doing Joe Biden. He yells what?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
That's
don't do
how
politics
he
on the
debates.
show.
What?
Don't do politics on the show, please.
I have an interjection. I'm
Don't
sorry.
do politics on the show.
I have an interjection,
especially during sponsors, because now we're lost.
I was hit up by one of those.
Can we finish the goddamn fucking sponsorship?
It's about the sponsorship.
Okay, go ahead.
I was hit up by one of those content creators that, digital creators that get paid to post.
Uh-huh.
And she sent me all these pictures from Nick's in Beverly, all excited. I was told I had to go there. I go, it's the wrong fucking Nick's. She goes, what? What?
Did she say that or did she type it?
I don't know how to respond to this. She typed it.
Well, we talked about Carlos sending fucking messages.
I heard you.
Jesus Christ.
So anyways,
I'm supposed to be the drunk one. You're just
you went to the wrong.
What?
You went to the wrong fucking Nick. She's like, what?
What?
And I go,
I voted for the wrong Knicks under fucking Beef Madness. What?
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 So I had to set her straight. I'm like, you went to fucking Nick's on Dodge Street. What are you doing? Drive 1 mile down Brimble fucking Avenue. Full send.
It's just
to Nick's on Essex.
It's a fucking funny name of a street there.
Literally 1 mile from greatness. You're gonna get this fucking skimpy brown sandwich for way more money. Settle down. Nick's on Essex Street. Go there. Fuck that one.
Yeah, but Scott loves the fucking broccoli bites at the Dodge Street one.
Oh, they're special. They make them special for him. They chop the broccoli. Chopping broccoli.
It was 3.5 minutes on fucking broccoli bites. You goddamn hack.
Oh, these are so good.
Anyways, Nick's on Essex Street in Beverly, closed on Sundays. Rest of the week 11 to 9. Get 5% off every online order when you order through nickspizzabeverly.com. Give them a follow on Instagram at Nick's_Pizza Beverly. Where are we going?
Priority Capital.
Where are we going, buddy?
Priority Capital.
Oh, we're just gonna run through the last few.
Didn't we finish it? There's only one more, right?
We haven't finished the
show.
Yet.
Pete. Okay, well, let's bang out the ads and we'll finish the show.
All right. So
I'll do Priority Capital.
Go right ahead, please do.
At Priority Capital on Instagram,
Justin
Mario can prioritize what you're needing, your needs. He can get you money for the things you might need for your business, your small business. You can get it fast because Priority Capital has the fucking capital. They have the funds. You want to buy a Bobcat for your landscaping business? Sure. They check your credit. They give you the fucking money. There's no hoops to jump through. They're the ones with the money. Mm-hmm. Go to prioritycapital.com. Fill out the fucking form. Ask for Justin. Mm-hmm. He might ask for a dick pic, but hey, it's worth it.
They all do.
Oh, no, everyone wants a dick pic. I mean, no one doesn't want to see your dick.
Did you mention that they've been doing it for over 25 years?
25 years. Yeah. Over 25 years. Priority.
Over 25.
You're their priority.
They won't fuck you in the woods.
No, they won't. They're not the bear.
Not unless you ask for it.
They're the capital. Although Justin is a large man. He might be a bear himself. What's up?
He fucking adopted me that night after the fucking.
Yes, he's such a great dude.
He's such a good guy.
Him and Kelly Ross.
Him and his wife are awesome.
We keep trying to make plans with them. Me and Mrs. Ferg, but They have a tiny child, and they have issues with childcare and stuff. How do you fucking get kids to watch your kids?
Them's are the breaks. But yeah, definitely go to PriorityCapital.com because Priority Capital, we make your future our priority.
You are our priority.
Yeah, you're our priority.
You are our priority.
You're our priority.
What's next, Pete's?
Pete's
in Woburn on
I don't know who I'm trying. I don't know if I'm doing Bob Kraft. I'm doing Ric Flair. I don't know who the fuck I'm mumbling about.
You thought you were doing Biden a minute ago.
What? Pete's in Woburn. 100A Wynn Street in Woburn. Again, they're closed on Sunday. Rest of the week, 11 to 9. Pete'sRoastBeef.com is the website, and you can find them also on Facebook.
What?
Pete's Roast Beef Woburn.
I'm going to go see George tomorrow at Pete's.
They don't have an Instagram.
No, George is keeping it old school. He's got braces.
Here's the thing. You should start an Instagram business.
With him?
Well, with anybody.
Should I be a digital creator?
You should be more of a consultant / marketing person because it's when you went to college for.
It is. Well, I should probably do that. I actually talked about that today at work that I don't use my degree. Also, George has already purchased tickets to Ferg Fest.
Fuck yeah, he did.
George,
the Mario's going to be there too.
Oh yeah. Kelly and Justin will be there just dragging fucking dick around. Probably bring their little fucking cool. They have the coolest little kid in the world. He loves breweries.
I'm calling dibs on the back seat on the ride to the fucking Cabaret afterwards.
Oh, we're going to the Cabaret. Can we get to this last topic?
I mean, it's still early. Is it the last topic?
This could be a minute. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Let's see.
Would you rather, Mike, encounter in the woods as a woman with your long hair?
A woman?
As a lady of the woods. Mm-hmm. So here's the question. You're a woman.
Not of the night.
You got your Lululemons on.
Yeah.
That ass popping. Maybe a sports bra. Maybe not. Maybe a hoodie.
Nice.
Who knows? You're out there in the woods on a trail. You're doing some power walking, maybe some light jog.
You're out there roasting marshmallows with your fat tits.
Got your earbuds in, having yourself a day.
Sure.
And you're going down the trail in the woods, secluded, no one around, maybe for miles, maybe for yards. I don't know how far in the woods you are.
I've run out of ice. This is all booze.
Would you rather encounter a bear or a man? Because this is a controversial question on the internet right now.
Well,
and women are choosing.
Am I answering as a woman or as me?
You can do whatever you want.
Because I've never seen a bear outside of
also a bear
like
yourself.
A zoo. I'm not that hairy, actually.
Gay men, you're beard though. You're big and beard.
No. Tony Parker, chime in, bro. I'm definitely. The bear thing is more about all up in this region. And
you think you're an otter? Settle down.
I don't know what that means either. I don't.
That's a less hairy gay guy.
I'm definitely less hairy than most of the bears.
Yeah, but your facial hair, man. I think a beard makes you a bear.
I don't know.
It's in the fucking word beard.
I keep it tight. Just
because you shave your shit don't mean you're fucking on a bear.
I meant my butthole, sir. I keep that shit tight.
You keep it bleached like Tom Brady just in case?
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case I meet that right millionaire.
So it's a hot button issue now on the internet. Like the women are choosing the bear.
Yeah, they're choosing the bear.
And I got to tell you, Mike.
Yeah.
I agree.
Really?
I don't want to see another man in the woods.
You don't want to see another man in the woods?
I'd rather see a bear.
If you're sitting there, by the swimming hole.
Last thing I want to see is the other person. Oh, my God. Fuck, give me a bear 1,000 times out of 1,000.
You know what?
You're going to bother me.
In the guy context of it, yes, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to bro down. But
here are the options.
But
he's gonna talk to me,
a bear,
or kill me.
A bear is gonna kill you.
No, bears don't bother people very much. They're pretty fucking docile and they're predictable.
I don't know about that.
I'm not talking grizzly cocaine bear here.
Bear is predictable.
Yeah, they're gonna either kill you or not. There's two options.
That's not great.
There's so much. You know what a man could do to people?
Yeah.
Listen, I've said this
One
before.
of the options, not kill you.
Yes, one of the options for a bear is not kill you. They have the same good option.
All right, we're there.
But the bear
I actually
will
found a
not
graphic
rape
while
you
you were talking. I'm going to throw it up there. We
No.
got a Brewing and Kyle.
Yes, so the Brewing, yes. The brown bear, up to 9 feet tall, standing up to 1,300 pounds,
Yep.
claws up to 14 inches, bite force 1,200 psi, pelt to fur up to 5 inches, can run up to 35 miles
What
an
is
hour.
the pelt to fur reasoning?
I think that's how fire like stab it, hurt it.
So like his fur can stab you?
No. If you want to kill a bear,
I don't want to do that.
If you want to hurt a bear,
Oh, you're gonna stab up to 5 inches in.
you need to get through 5 inches of bullshit to get to the flesh.
to even hit the meat.
And India Kyle, this is poor Kyle.
You got to spread 5 inches of bush just to fuck this thing.
Yes, exactly. It's a lot of bush. Here's poor Kyle. He's 5'10" in parentheses.
Ew.
My favorite part of it, the whole thing. 174 pounds.
What a dick.
Oh, pussy, huh? Project engineer.
Oh,
and he said Heidi at the gym.
So, see, Kyle seems like a nice, docile.
You know what Kyle sounds to me? You know what Kyle sounds to me? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Does he, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not a black gay. So you're good.
I'm trying.
He wouldn't fuck or eat us.
We had good eating, though.
I mean,
I'm brisket.
Jesus Christ, but he wouldn't.
No, but like, here's the thing.
My man sits down at Thanksgiving dinner 10 out of 10 times. He's going for dark meat.
I'm going to give you the stat.
Yeah.
I told you earlier.
Yeah.
In the last 4 years, 6 women have been killed by a bear.
Okay.
In the last 1 year, 1,200 women have been killed by a person.
How many years did the bear?
6 people, 1.5 per year.
All right. Now, do the math. What's the ratio?
1,200 to 1.5.
All right. That's still not bad.
It's pretty good. You like that? You don't mind that one?
As not a woman, I don't mind that one.
Well, here's my reasoning too. One, I don't want to see another guy. You ever hear Chris Rock Chris Rock, the 1999 special, Bigger and Blacker. You know this reference?
We should definitely be citing.
Hold on. Just listen. Hear me out real quick. Hear me out.
But I understand.
No, not that one. Chris Rock, 1999 special, Bigger and Blacker.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I got on an elevator today. Mm-hmm. I think he was lying about this happening.
Yeah.
And there were 2 young white boys in trench coats.
He might have been fibbing.
2 young white boys in trench coats.
Do the voice.
On the elevator.
Really get us canceled.
I was on the elevator today.
Looky here now.
There were 2 white boys on the elevator with trench coats. And I jump off. And I says, y'all not killing me.
Okay.
And then I said,
Chris Rock is scared of white people. We know that already.
He said,
what the fuck?
I'm not afraid of Al Qaeda. I'm afraid of Al Cracker.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen,
so you didn't say it was a black guy.
No. I'm actually less afraid of black guys than white men. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a
so
example.
Much less serial killers in that community.
Yeah, no, they don't. What are they doing? I mean,
as long as you're not Ricky from Boys in the Hood, you're fucking good.
Yeah, I'm out there catching strays.
I'm not trying to go to college and fucking feed my baby mama.
They're not driving by me. They're walking by me. They don't do walk-by shootings. What are we doing here?
You know that fucking bullshit website that I tried to get the basketball jersey from? They sell a Ricky jersey.
They should sell Ricky jersey. Ricky!
They sell I would not bet on it showing up.
So here's the thing.
They're going to take your $50.
I am the father and the husband of a woman.
Mm.
Well, 2 women, actually. Not one. That didn't make any sense.
I am not anymore.
Okay. I don't want my daughter to be in this situation.
Sure. Nobody does.
Or my wife.
Nobody wants your wife or daughter to be in a situation where they have to defend themselves from a bear.
And there's nothing worse, in my opinion. Okay, there's nothing worse and better than being a white man. I'll explain it to you. Being one is fantastic. 10 out of 10. Fuck it.
Let it go.
Hard recommend. I'm just gonna grab it off here. Hard recommend. Be white.
Well, Louis C.K. did that joke that being white is fantastic, and if it was like a subscription service, he would auto renew forever.
Yeah, being white's awesome.
Yeah.
Being a white man's better.
True.
But we are the absolute fucking worst
Oh my God.
people. I mean, like, is there ever been a fucking worse thing to be than a white guy? Like, who's the worst person of all time?
Especially now, we are so discriminated against.
No. Give me, name the worst person of all time.
I don't know. Hitler?
Oh, there's a good answer. Sure, that'll work. Yeah. What's he? Not a white guy? We're the fucking worst.
Well, no, I checked 2 of those. I got German and white.
Yeah,
Let's keep going. Mussolini. Okay, there's the Italian box.
You're almost Jewish. Although I guess Kim Jong Un's making a play for worst ever. But he
We got the Asian guys coming up.
Although Putin's up there pretty high.
Although if they tried to rape you, would you feel it?
Oh, that's true.
Because they got the little appendix.
So I mean, I think if you're gonna get raped by a nationality or a type of person, I mean, obviously the answer is fucking Asian.
It's definitely Asian.
Yeah. So and then the point of the story is, I don't want to fucking see a white guy either. I don't want my wife or daughter seeing a white guy. Give me the fucking bear. Bears leave you alone.
You sure about
bears
that?
Don't bother you. I seen bears up north. They don't bother. They go away. They fucking disappear.
I mean, what if you got sweets out?
Listen, that's your own fault. You fucked up.
Got some tasty treats for them.
Say I'm asking for it?
Got some tasty treats. You take them out on the boat. No implications.
I'm asking for it, I guess. Okay, that's what's happening. I'm asking for it. That's why I'm getting fucking raped by a bear because I had my tits out.
That's why you're getting raped by the bear.
Imagine getting raped by a bear. I'd rather get killed by a bear. Fuck that. The bears have big dicks.
I have no idea. But that is definitely a Google search for later tonight.
I'm mid Google right now. Do bears
have big dicks? That's a great. It's a great question, especially for this topic because it's relevant.
I have a feeling we're looking at
a lot of gay porn coming up.
Yeah, do bears have big dicks? Let's go. Come on, gay porn. No. Yes, some bears have relatively large penis bones.
Penis bones. They got bones in their penis.
Or bacula. Scott Bakula's involved in this.
Don't steal my elite, motherfucker.
Hold on. For example, the bacula of a male black bear is about 3.5 to 5 inches long.
Pretty sure they mean blackula, motherfuckers.
We're talking 3.5 to 5 is big all of a sudden compared to what a fucking.
Wait a minute. Are you saying a bear has a 5-inch dick?
The black bear does.
Then I would definitely pick bear over fucking man any day.
The polar bear?
Because there are some dudes that fucking are rocking hammers that could put a fucking bigger than a bear dick in me.
Fossil penis bones can provide information about the sexual behavior of ancient bears. For example, the long bacula of the Indoctos octoids bear may indicate that the bear had long-lasting sex sessions with females.
We still have to tag Scott Bakula in this show.
The long baculum may also have helped keep the female bear's reproductive tract in the best position for relations. So bears have decent dicks.
I haven't worked in 30 years, and these fucking assholes keep tagging me in bear dick posts.
They got a nice bacula. How's your bacula doing?
So I was trying to work bacula jokes in and quantum leap jokes in. So do bears have big dicks?
Polar bears have 7.5-inch dicks.
Well, we're not talking about polar bears because we're not camping in the fucking Arctic.
Black bears, medium dick. Like Irish,
like an average man dick. So we're back to square one. All right, so we take the dick off the table.
Dicks off the table.
Dicks off the table.
Now it's intense.
Now what?
Does the bear want to rape you? Is the bear a sexual deviant?
Is the bear just making jokes and you are humorless? Is he just kind of trying to be friendly because you're both in this weird, awkward situation where you both have met in this random wilderness with no campsite, apparently, because there was no man to set up your tent? I mean, what the fuck are we talking about here?
I'm going to give you the example that will set this straight. I have a house in Maine. I have a boat to drink. If I was walking through the woods behind my house for some weird reason, and I saw a bear, I would be concerned because, bears could kill you.
You keep putting situations behind this question.
Oh, I'm putting myself in the situation.
I don't think this question includes situations. It's like if you were lost in the woods.
I'm in the woods.
No one said lost. If you were a helpless female in the woods with nice maybe booty shirts, you've been jogging a little bit, got your sports bra and your titties bouncing around, and all of a sudden a eunuch walks up to you because we've taken dick off the table. And says, "Hey, I'm just going to keep walking down this road." You'd rather not have that happen. Instead,
I lost the woods. I'm on a road.
A big grizzly.
I didn't say grizzly.
They're in the woods.
You're being specific.
A big bear.
A black bear around here aren't that big. I'm bigger than one.
Why's it gotta be a black bear?
Because I'm racist.
A big bear who still has, pretty good claws.
Big bear chased me.
Even though we're taking the dick off the table. Pretty big claws. You'd rather chance passing by bear than eunuch.
First of all, the dick's back on the table.
Why?
Because the men rape. Because we rape. Here's the thing.
But no worse than a bear.
I'm not passing by the bear.
No worse than a bear.
Here's the thing. The bear's probably
also,
not going to be.
Most men fucking, manscape, so it's probably less hairy down there. It'll probably be more enjoyable.
You like statistics? I'll give you statistics.
Let's play for statistics. Keep going.
A university poll was taken quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
Asking a bunch of college bros. If you could rape a woman without consequence, get away with it, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
No. I'm saying yeah.
You answered that question pretty easily.
I'm saying yeah because you're checking a box off of a topic that we've had for about 3 months. Yeah. I was very excited. I get to delete that off my fucking notepad.
And the answer to that question,
fucking dick.
The people who said yes.
Yeah.
33% of the men polled, lots of men, thousands of men, would rape a woman if they could get away with it.
You say, I mean, let's.
You know where you can get away with it.
Let's put it in let's put it in actual context. You said it was one college.
Well, yeah, they did a poll.
That's
at
thousands.
A college? Isn't there 1,000 people?
A third of males at a college is not.
Salem State has 20,000 people at it right now. What are you talking about?
That's bullshit. They're not even a real college.
They're a university now. How dare you? I went there.
They fucking signed a goddamn form. They're not a real college.
I'm a graduate.
Can you live there?
The university. Yes, there's dorms.
There's dorms at Salem State?
Yeah, what are you out of your fucking mind? Yes,
I've only been there for alcohol relapse.
Oh no,
training.
there's plenty of dorms. That's a real place to go to school. It's actually,
I've only gone there for court mandated reasons.
No, it's a real place. It has college teachers and everything, and dorms, and it's great.
Fucking good for Salem coming up in the world.
Yeah, when I was there in 2002, they had dorms.
You done grown up, Salem State.
They had dorms the whole time. Listen, if I'm
all right,
I'm
so
1/3 of men at this university would rape given the chance. You know, you can rape without a consequence.
How many fucking? But those are the ones that are telling the truth. Almost 100% of college bros will rape.
There's the.
I've seen movies.
You just proved my point. The bear's better.
No,
because bears rape women.
Because
0%.
The question was not college bros. It was men.
I think they're men too.
No, they're not.
They're also counted as men. Here's the thing.
They're not counted as men.
Here's the thing. 1/3 of these
would
men
you
would rape. Would I rape now?
Yeah, you would.
No, I'm not a rapist.
No, in all honesty, no.
I'm too awkward.
No, I wouldn't.
Way too awkward. I can't even order a coffee. I'm gonna rape a girl. Come on. What are we doing now?
If you can get away with it.
No, I can't. I can't even talk.
Yeah, but
I can't even talk.
That's actually even better because nobody's speaking in this.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example.
Fist over her fucking mouth.
How not rapey I am. If I'm gonna have consensual relations with a person, my wife,
hopefully,
and I get the hint that this is more of like a fine.
What do you mean?
Whatever. Like a
she's not into it.
It's not.
It's not date night.
Useless. I can't do it. Nope. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
I pulled back.
Wait a minute, because this is starting to dip into our Adam Tate. What's his name?
Just
Andrew Tate.
We did it last week.
Did we do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still dipping back into that kind of topic of if sex doesn't mean some biblical fucking thing, it's not worth it.
Here's the thing. I just
can you not perform if they're not into it? Because I have seen the look of many depressed women.
Oh no, I cannot. I cannot.
And I still perform for myself.
No, I can't. No chance. Nope.
I am 100% selfish.
No, I mean, when I was younger, I could, but I'm on everything. every pill imaginable
which,
right now.
Which is also part of it because, like,
side effects of the pills that give me the pills that are the side effects.
Well, I've seen the Jim Jeffries bit, but it's like you're taking pills to make you perform. So how the fuck do you not perform if you, like that's the point of the pills?
I'm not I don't always take them.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't know. I haven't had them for over a month.
Why not?
I just
Wait, you're just getting natural wood?
Yeah, I can get it up.
Come on.
It's better without. It's better with the pills. Middle school hard.
How do you then? What's the point of not taking them?
I just haven't filled a prescription.
Oh,
also they take time.
Laziness. That's the point.
They take time to work. It's a whole process.
Laziness.
Sometimes I'm not going to get too deep into it. 45 minutes.
Work?
Yeah.
Holy shit! You're mid fucking dinner. You're not even at dessert, and you're fucking having to take this shit.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ!
Listen, it's different being married.
I'm sorry. This is coming from a guy that does not know what you're talking about.
You need boner pills. They're the best thing in the world.
I mean, you say that, but 45 minutes is a long fucking time.
Well, you need to listen. When you're married, you plan this shit out.
That's a conversation. That's a commitment. I don't know.
You need to fucking no. I'm not a single guy though. I know. You
can't just be like, hey, the locks at Johnny Brown's don't work, but let's take a chance.
Like, here's the thing. When you're a married man, everything's planned.
They do like it when we mention them.
Yes, they do.
So I keep mentioning their shitty bathrooms, which you can find F Buddy's fucking QR codes in there.
I choose the bear. That's the point of this. Can I give you a quick story before we finish this? Because I got to go upstairs.
To go unsatisfy your wife?
Oh, no, that's not happening. My kid's home. That's not happening.
You don't fuck when your kid's home?
No, my kid's 17 years old. She's everywhere.
Like ever?
There's a window of time.
But she lives at home.
Yeah, she's here a lot, but not always.
Jesus Christ, man.
She's a job, school. Sometimes she goes to friends' houses. She's a boyfriend.
Ship her off to military academy or something to get some fucking.
She's busy. I probably got low T anyways. Who knows?
Well, none of us can get anybody pregnant anymore.
So I recently was talking to someone. I was telling a story that I've told you off air about gay sex in Ireland.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah. And I was getting to the climax of the story, which is getting banged out by hot twinks in Dublin.
Nice.
And I physically saw homophobia for the first time in my life.
What do you mean?
The man was on the tee box about the golf. He was at his drive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of blacked out for a second there. So you were telling someone else the story you told me about the thing, and he got homophobia firsthand.
Physical homophobia.
Go on.
Where he was on the tee box addressing the ball, clubs gripped, he's ready, his stance is ready. And I saw his asshole physically tighten up and pucker, like he squeezed his cheeks.
Were you telling him, or was he just listening in on a conversation?
I was telling the whole group the story.
Because usually you don't talk in somebody's backswing.
I don't play golf with etiquette. Well, no, he wasn't swinging yet. I was just finishing the story. He was just addressing the ball. And his asshole puckered like he was about to get raped by a guy.
Wow.
I've never seen physical homophobia. He puckered. Wow. The cheeks, they clench.
Oh, no, I get it.
You saw his cheeks clench. You might ask yourself, why was I checking his ass out? Well, I was. So what? Get over it.
It is what it is.
I mean, I was looking at his ass, and it clenched. It puckered. It was awesome. Visible homophobia. Wow. That's never in my life.
That's pretty fucking good, sir.
Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, not good for the gays, but, good for our story time.
A lot of people are afraid of the gays.
So weird.
Very weird.
Embrace them. That before we wrap it up, that actually there's something in there with that, right?
Yeah, I do have that, but that's a long topic.
No, not that long.
I just feel like there's a lot of men out there who care way too much about what people are doing with their mouths and assholes.
Go on.
And how they're dancing, how they're dressing. It's a weird, this homophobia, this transphobic, this drag queenophobia.
Oh,
is so.
See, I didn't know what you meant when you sent me this text, but we're bringing back woke Andy, aren't we?
No, I don't get it. Like, who gives a fuck? Who cares about fucking what people do with their dicks and shitters and fucking mouths? I don't care. Mm-hmm. I'll wingman it for a gay guy. I don't give a flying fuck. Get your dick wet. Have fun. Live your life.
It's also
wear a
because
condom.
You're comfortable in your own heterosexuality. Like, there's a lot of people that aren't.
That's the that's
the part of it. I said hetero.
Yeah, they're not heterosexual.
Right,
They're gay.
Exactly.
They're closeted homos. Like
they're
I know this one guy.
They're self-loathing, closeted fucking homosexuals who.
I know this one guy. Hold on, real quick.
When any time, any type of gay happens around them, whether it's male or female, they get, as you said, like vehemently disgusted. Like, oh, motherfuckers are ruining the country.
This one guy, I'm not going to say his name. He lives in North Andover. You know him too, I think. Really bad hair plugs.
Oh yeah.
Super closeted gay, but he would never talk about it. He's got this wife and whatever, but he would definitely want to suck a dick.
I mean, we have mentioned the wig and the beard before.
Yeah, oh yes, the wig and the beard.
Callback, bitch.
That is a callback. That's a Randy Moss special right there.
There you go. He dresses like a high school substitute teacher with plugs.
Next week we talk about Boy Scouts in Canada try and go back in time. Like Minority Report, stop crimes.
What happened?
Canada's going back in time to stop hate speech.
Oh shit!
They're minority reporting fucking hate speech.
That's right, they are.
You call someone a retard in 2017, you're going to fucking jail.
So does that mean we can't go to Canada anymore?
We can't leave Canada. It's $25,000 to leave now.
What do you mean?
They're charging people who want to move out of Canada. It's a whole thing. We should next week.
I mean visit.
No, I would never go there again.
Oh, it's a lovely place.
Fuck that place. I'm not leaving Danvers again. Fuck this. All set.
Ireland was quite enough.
I'm not going there again. That's for sure. That place is done.
Oh shit! All right, so
we checked off like 4 things. So that's pretty good.
We're doing Canada next week.
Yeah, it's just Canada. Just making fun of Canada.
All right, sounds good. Thank you to our sponsors: Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, the world famous Cabaret Lounge, Route 1.
Tewksbury.
What?
2Xberry.
2Xberry?
2Xberry.
Not quite 3X or triple Xberry, but 2Xberry. The Cabaret Lounge, speaking of triple X, Route 1 South in Peabody.
They show full vagina there, just in case you didn't know. We've got Bush.
Priority Capital, making your world our priority. Nick's Pizza, Subs, and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly. Pete's Roast Beef and Pizza in Woburn. Woburn. And thank you to Ric Flair for a lifetime of entertainment.
I'm going to kiss George on the mouth tomorrow.
Fantastic. Make sure he gives you a check first. See you next week, cunts.